All righty. Good morning, everyone. Today is April 8th, Wednesday, 2026. It is 8:06 a.m. The big story today is a 2-week conditional ceasefire between the US and Iran. This has triggered a massive risk on rally in the equities while causing a historic collapse in the energy prices. We are looking at a massive shift in sentiment today, everyone. The US and Iran have agreed to a 2-week ceasefire, and Tehran has committed to reopening the Straits of Hormuz. This news hits just before the deadline, and the markets are reacting with pure adrenaline. Nasdaq is surging as the war premium evaporates, with futures pointing to a 3%, 4% jump at the open. Crude oil is in free fall, seeing its biggest daily drop since the pandemic, sliding below $100 mark for the first time in weeks. Meanwhile, gold has reversed its safe haven climb as investors dump protections into to chase the rally in tech. We're currently hovering around 25,233 on Nasdaq. If we hold this level, we could see a squeeze towards 26K resistance today. So keep your eyes on the volume. This is going to be a wild ride here at the open. Let's see what's moving the market. Let's see. The ceasefire is currently going to be affecting the queues, reopening the global shipping lanes. Crude is going to be selling, so we should also anticipate that. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I don't have my screen on for you guys. We've got crude oil down about 15% for the day. So Iran reopening the straits, supply fears are cooling. And with gold volatility, the initial surge to 4,850, but facing pressure as safe haven demand clips. Everybody's going to tech. Everybody wants to go where the money is. If you're trading the Qs today, levels to watch on the Qs is you got an overhead resistance at 581. I'm sorry, 589. Second resistance at 591. Third resistance at 595. Support below would be 581, 578, and your third level of support would be 574. I don't know why this thing gave me the Qs. I was actually hoping for Nasdaq levels on this. Give me the... All right. So let's see. Your pivot levels for the Q for Nasdaq right now is your pivot point for the day will be 24,172. Your breakout spot will be 24,336. So if we get to 336, expect that you're going to see a massive breakout. And then your extreme target for that breakout will be 25,335. If we're going to sell off, look for your first support at that pivot mark at 24,172. And then your strong support, your critical support area will be at 23,985. All right. Well, that's the morning news for us. Let's see. Game plan for the day. We are trading deep in scenario 4, opening above H4. Historically, this indicates an extremely strong trend, but buying at these heights is high risk. Support and resistance. If we see a pullback, watch the 24,336 and the 24,219 mark levels. If these hold, the move to H5 is almost guaranteed. So if we see that pullback to 219, then you should see us hold at 219. As long as we see that hold, we should have our primary objective for the long side at 25,335. And if we hit that today, expect a sharp, a potential intraday reversal with heavy profit taking at that mark. That's what I would expect there at that level there. Right. I think that covers everything right now. Do we have any news events for the morning session? Let me look at the news and see what we got dropping for us today. Okay, so we got crude oil inventories. We had we had mortgage rates came in this morning. They look a little lower than expected. So we're under some of our estimates. I don't think that's a big deal though. We got crude oil inventories coming up here any minute now. So we should see that. Let's see what else do we have? We got refinery, crude oil import changes. I don't think that's going to do much for crude oil. Let's see, around 10:30. So in about what 10, 2.5 hours, we got a 17-week bill auction and a 10-year note bill auction. So I would probably look for those. We talked about the FOMC minutes later on today. I think that's not going to be as important. Probably hanging a little bit more until core PCE tomorrow, as well as Friday we got CPI. So I think those will be some catalysts to give us a little bit more movement in the market. So far, looking pretty good though here. Oh dang, I'm glad I cut that. Yeah, I'm actually trying out my chart on Internet Explorer right now. So far, it looks pretty good. It looks spot on. Does seem fairly responsive, so I'm grateful for that. So we're not using Chrome. I've been using Chrome on Trade C, and I was running into some issues. Some you guys saw my lag, so I'm hoping this might alleviate some of that and make it a little easier for me. Because God knows it ain't easy. Hey, good morning, Mike. How you doing, sir? You can't talk again? Let me bring you on stage, sir. Come on down. Good morning, Mike. Hey, Nacho, how's it going? Here, let me jump off stage and I'll let Mike chat. Let's see if this works.
Finally. I started to say, man, I ain't got time for this shit this morning. You know what I mean? Okay. 12 people. Wow. I better start coming in here. Somebody better put out there that I'm live this morning because this is going to get stupid today. This could really
You
go.
kicked everybody out.
Oh, I did? Sorry. Well, sorry I kicked y'all out, man. But it's all right. They'll come back. Yeah. They'll come back to join us. I just reset the Discord. Okay. So 16 after 9, and everybody's talking about the futures rallying, the futures rallying. Well, I think the best part of the rally was last night. I mean, seriously. I mean, it's not really rallied a lot since last night, since we pretty much got off last night. So it doesn't really, I'm not impressed. What I am impressed though is
today they're going to bomb someone to make it go back down.
Yeah, we're gonna bomb the shit out of somebody today. I don't think Iran will ever keep their truce. I don't.
I'm not
think
worried about Iran keeping it. It's the U.S. you have to be worried about.
Yeah, I'm not. Saudi's not playing nice either. So we'll have to wait and see what happens with that shit. But right now, guys, so if you're in this room this morning, what we're going to be looking at today, let's go here and check it out. The bears are trying to short right here as we speak, but don't know if it's going to work or not. Anyway, so we got a shark pattern up here. The projection high is going to be about 260, as a matter of fact. Projection low this morning, we got two stops, which means it could get kind of weird. 134 down and 67 down. And then after that, it's a big, giant move. I mean, it goes way down. So the projection low on this today, guys, is all the way down to 23,798. So they are thinking the market might pull back some on this today, but I don't think it will, but we'll see. It could. And the projection high, I think the second projection high would be about 267 to 268, but we already know there's a bank level at 291 anyway, so it really don't matter. So what we're going to do is just take this right here, and 291's like right here, guys. Somewhere. I hate these lines. Ta-da.
Right here.
So we're going to put this right here about the 290.
Some kind of mirror site.
We'll put that right there. BANK. Which is upper bank level. The lower bank level, which we already know, is where? 151. The lower bank level is right here. 151. Right this area. Let's see right there. So that's your lower one. So as you guys know, we like to trade between them. We got to break them because this is how it works. Okay, so that's done. So now, guys, we just have to wait because we're trading in a box for one. Okay. Two bank levels. We're in between. 3, we're in a sideways move. Contraction level. 4, weakening of the market. So there you go. As you can see, we have exhausted a lot of this big move. It did go up, trickled up barely, and kind of got exhausted right in here. But we can still run. Depends on what people do this morning. Is the fear not going to last? And everybody's going to be like, let's go. And everybody wants to have a good day and rally. That's possible. But if one thing changes this morning with any news, this thing will tank, right? We know this. Fear and greed, guys. This is greed. So, this is when you say to home, the straits are open. We're all making money, right? The straits are closed. We're all not making money. This is just kind of way it works. This is part of this way the market is, guys. So anyway, we're just going to sit this morning and see what we got. We know that, that the market wants us to come down to Steve's line, 194. We got to break 194 to go low, 194 to 144, and 144 to 117. So our targets this morning, I'm looking at are 194 and below, 144 below, 117 below, and down to the bank level for the bears. Now, the bears might pull it down to the bank level or the secondary bank level under that one and be done. So it's just because there's 4 of them actually here together. And I think the secondary one's what, 243, 240, what is that, 244? 244. So this kind of puts it in perspective right here. right there. It's somewhere right in this area, guys. It's like 245, 244. Let's leave right there. Okay, so you can watch what I'm going to do, and I'll show you why I'm thinking this. I don't want to put that there. That's kind of stupid. Whoop. Okay, so we know that there's another one here, which is perfect and makes sense, right? Okay, now where is that other one at? We got the 151, right? And we got the 85 down there. Is that 151? So it's 85. So the next one's down here, guys, right here. Right there. So do you see the picture coming together? Big money loves to play at banks. Big money likes to be around these levels, guys. It's not a joke. The market loves to trade around these. Back to these, above these, and through these to get to another one. So if we get to this one, we could expect maybe a bounce back up. As you can see over here, we've already been here several times, and she bounced, right? We came right to the bank level right here. You were at a bank level here. You went to a bank level there. Okay, we haven't got to this one yet with the bulls, but the bears have come to this one, what? You know, they come up here once, you know, twice went through, come down 3 times, come back, hit it, almost hit it again. So yeah, we're getting close here. So this tells us that if these bears want to come down, they'll try to get this target and this target at the 85. That's what they want to do. That's what I would do, right? And that's what the banks are thinking the same thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to look over here on the other chart. We are above where we should be, which makes probably no sense, but I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking. So right here, guys, what we have to look at is, looks like about the 233. Yeah, I think it's around 233 right here. We're just going to borrow this right here. Right about, right there. That's where we want to go. Well, wish you'd let me have the 33 there, but put 34, but that's fine. That's good. This is a big level that we want. Okay, that's a level that we can break and go. The next one above that, guys, is probably around 250. Well, let's see. What did I say it was? Wait a minute, that's 256. No, that's 233. Okay, good. So we're sitting where we're sitting above where we're at. Now we did go up to 256 and we dropped all the way down, and so we're going to have to come back up here to get this. This is a big buy sell. Okay, these don't count down here at the bottom yet today. So don't focus on the red ones at the bottom because they're not going to be valid today. Okay. Long, short, level. This is it. If we reach this level this morning and we don't break it, we'll probably see the bear short. If we do reach it and go through it, then it's still a long. Okay. Now, in the morning, this morning, guys, we got 5 minutes before the market opens. The bulls are trying to establish a cap. The cap's at 216. We know this. The bulls got to break 216 to make this market run, okay? But what are we trying to break, guys? We want to get our entries above 219, 220. Our entry should be probably above the 220. We're going to hope this market holds right here at 220 because guess what? We will be going long. Well, I started to say we'd be going long at 220, but there it is. So, guys, if we can't get 220, we're going to wait for 231. 231 can send this market straight up, okay? We got to be careful because we already know that the break point, guys, is 29. So 30 is the trade at the open. 30, 31. If we can get it to hold, we want it to stay here and pull back. We don't want it breaking the box before the open. We don't. We want to get that 231 area. Now we got to be careful because why? we're going to be careful with this trade because we do know the bears want something out of this, and it could get really stupid, right? So we're just going to wait because we already know that we got a big level at 230, about 231, 231, 232. If we can get that broken, we can hold this. We're going to go up and hit that bank level. I know that. If we break this, we probably will. So that'd be our big trade right there. But if we don't, we'll get a pullback and come straight down. What are we looking for the downside, guys? 18 and 14. But see, this downside's way down here, right? But we're going to narrow this some because we don't need it that. Whoa. We'll just take this about right there. That's about right. I don't really like that, but that's okay there, I guess, but we'll see. I'm looking at 31 entry, 32 on this entry this morning. But we just got to wait because it's only 27 after, and I'm not getting early. I could get early one, maybe one contract at 31, 32, but you just got to be careful in case these bears want to pull back. And they might let the bears pull it back, guys, because that's just the way it is. You know, you get some people let the bears have a little, let the bulls have a little. But with the straights, you know, opened up and the peace deal going on, it's an early morning market. We should see some volatility. I mean, you never know, though. You might see a massive swing candle. So always be prepared for what you see, guys. Don't trade what you hear, trade what you see. All right, let's go. Come on. Let's open this thing up and roll. I got my coffee. I'm ready. Who else is ready this morning? See that? This is why we didn't go long early right here, guys. Now, where are the bears going to try to get short? 205 or 197, guys? 205 and 197 are good shorts, but remember, we got to be under 194. So I'm thinking 193 on that. So if the bears want to come short this morning, we'll probably come short down here around the 197, 198. But I'm going to wait to 193, get low there to 187, and down to 184. So there, we got chances. We got all kinds of stuff going on this morning. Now the bears are looking for that short, guys. They've already got their level right here. So we know 209, 210, guys. 210 is the bear level this morning, right here, trying to come down. Okay, 210, and there she comes. But the bear cap is going to be 196, 195. Nope, excuse me, 197 this morning. Now it's going to be 180. No, 193. So 193 is going to be there. So we're getting ready to open, guys. Where are we going to get in at? Right now, the bears are trying to push it down. But this, I mean, we can get long at 186 or 83. We can also get long at 198. Getting ready to open, guys. Can we get the long at 198? I doubt it because the bears have got a red candle showing. And the bears are trying to come down with this. But we're not gonna play this first bear candle. I'm waiting to 183 for my short. 83 low, 82. 182 short. That's what I'm looking at. And if it doesn't go short, guys, we're going to go long right back up here at 210. 210 is our long now. 210. I missed the 210. Crap. I just missed it. I missed the 210, but it's all right. As you guys can see, I just missed the 210 on that. I don't know why has it got 16? I don't trade with 16 contracts. That's nuts. Okay, guys. Bears are trying to come down. Let's wait. Let's just wait, guys. Let's wait because you know what's going to happen. It's going to be 205. 205 for the Bulls. 205 for the Bulls, guys. The Bears are in a move now they haven't fulfilled yet, so we're not going to worry about a bear short. We can't. Unless it comes way down here and breaks the 183, like I said. But I don't think it's going to last. I really don't. So we're looking at 183 long or 183 short out here, but we're going to see what's going to happen with this. Here comes that 183 down. See it? There's your 183 right there. So that means the bulls have put their marker at 197, guys. And now the bulls are at 197. Okay, so we got to wait. We're just going to wait it out, guys. Let this thing play out. There we go. She's going to come all the way down, like I said. Gee whiz. She's going to come right down to 180, 163 now short. Oh, my God. Seriously, this thing just wants to short its ass off. Come on, boys. Let's go. Right in here. You got to get low down there, guys. 157 short. You got to come down now. It's about 154 short. We're just going to take profits. 154 short down here. And we're just going to stay in this right here until she breaks down. And she's going to come right down to Steve's line at 144. 144 is a good place to be, guys. If we break 144, we're going to come down to 217. Or excuse me, that was 244. 244 to 117, guys, is the move. Now, we want to cut this right here. If it comes up here, guys, if she comes up here and gets to where I think she's going to go, which is that long at 157, 157 we don't want to be in. 157 is the long, guys. 157 is the long. We don't want to be there on the short. So right now, 157 long, guys. But she's trying to stay short here. That's just a pullback at 157, I do believe. Could be a nasty one, though. Okay, so where are the bears sitting? The bears are at one. The bears have got to break the cap at 136. 136 is where the bears are, guy. 136 can be a short. 136 can be a long. But we already know that 158 is where the bulls got to be. So it's 158, 136. 136 low, and 158 where the bulls want to be. So if 158 comes back, guys, the bulls will try to capture 158 and go long. But right now, I'm not worried about that because of why. We're in that short still. See right here? See that 158 right here, guys? I got out. It tagged 158. I got out of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait. We're going to wait till 137 comes through and see if they're going to sell it. 137 short right there. See that? That's that 137 short right there, guys. This is what they got to have, 137 short. You got to have it and take it and just run it down. Okay? But if they don't run it down, guys, they're going to pull it back. So now the bears are sitting down here now at 132 continuation, and the bulls are at 152. 152. 152 bulls, 132 bears. Okay? So what's going to happen with this, guys? Is it going to come up, bounce back up, or bounce back down? So we're just going to wait. We're going to wait and see what she does here. If she goes long, we'll take it. Right? I'm just showing you guys these trades. I only gotten one this morning so far. See this right here? There it is. There is our 157 trade right there, guys. 157. Look at that. 157. Now you want to concentrate on 172. If you can't take 172, you can't make a trade. 173 is now where the bulls are sitting. 173. I'm going to show you guys this in a minute, okay? I'm going to show you how I'm doing this. The bears are at 152. The bulls are at 172. So, or excuse me, 152, yeah. So if you break 52, you can't be a bull. Okay, you can't. Unless it pulls back and goes up from there. See that 52 right there? See how we just get nailed right there, guys, at 52 every time? 52 is where the bulls want to run the market, and it's where the bears want to kill you. 52. Okay, so we got to go to 70, 73, guys. If you break 73, we will continue the pullback. But you got to break 73 to continue the pullback. All right? So we have 73 to continue the pullback, and we have 52 to short. Okay? Watch 73 pull back. Watch 73. Watch. Let's see if we can do this. Now the bulls have made it 73.75. It's almost 74, but it's all right. So the bears they're going to try to stay away from 154. Bears are now 154, and the bulls are 174. Okay? 174, 154. Let's go. Come on, guys. Let's just pump this shit up. I wish these bulls would just take this and go, but they're not. They're letting the bears do their thing. They're going to let these bears play in this. But we do know that the bears could lose this at any given moment, which is a good thing. But If we get back to 174, guys, we should see this market kind of break a little bit. And that's what we're looking for. We want to see 174 push. Okay? Can we get the 174 to push up? We got another big candle coming in. It's a red candle, but we're going to wait and see if she reverses right here. Because it's possible this candle could reverse. It just depends on the 174, 193, 197. Okay, so we got the 74 to hit right there, but it didn't stick. So now it's 180, guys. 180 is the break. 180 is where the bulls are sitting. Bulls are sitting at 180. Bears are at 162, 161. Excuse me, 161 for the Bears. 161 Bears, 180 Bulls. Can the Bulls break the 180 and go? All right, that's the question here. Come on, Bulls, break this 180. Let's go. Throw these Bears on the bus. It's time. Let's go. Come on, boys. 61. And there's that stupid 61 right there, guys. See it? It just hit the 61 and went right back. See, the Bears got to have a 61. Now, the Bears got their cap at 57. So we know the Bears ain't doing shit to 57, guys. If it doesn't go, then there it comes. See 57 right there? Every time you come to 57, it's going to do that, right? Right there. And see, look at that. Right back to it. Now the Bears are at 51. Bears can't do nothing until they get to 51 now. And the Bulls still want to do what? They either want to go long down here at 61 or they're going to wait till 80. So Bulls and Bears are fighting at the 61. The Bears want the short at 61 to go to 51. But the Bulls want to keep 61 to go up. As you can see now, look at the Bears. See them? Check it out. See how they're trying to come down again? See, now the Bears want to come down here about this 40, 48 down here. If the Bears can get down here to 44, guys, 44 is the next move down, okay? But 44 is being strange. Oh, and there it goes. It just took off at 44 right there. Tried to take off. Now the Bulls have restructured. They're at 45, guys. Bulls at 45, Bears at 25. It's all right. We'll let this thing play out because she's going to get a balance sooner or later. Just let it play out, guys. Let the market just do its thing. It's okay for now. It's no big deal. 125 short, 144 long. Excuse me, 140. That'd be 145 long, I do believe. 145 long, 125 short. 125 is where the Bears are at. 145 is where the Bulls are at, right? Can we get this to hold that 145 and make a monster move? Because the lower we get, guys, the better long we're going to get out of this. That's all. That's really all that's going on. See this right here? Look at that. I missed the 145 by hair. But I'm just going to show y'all. I'm not getting in this yet. I'm going to wait till I think it's going to break 150 now. I think I'll enter at 150 on this one. But I'm just going to put that marker up there to let you know. I should have put it 150, but I wish I could just put, wow. I wish I could put well, I don't know if this will work. Let's see if this will work. Will this work on the other chart? No. Well, not. Okay, so we know the 125 short, guys. They're playing with this. They're just playing. We're going to let them play, guys. There we go. 125 short. See, it don't come down very far to 121. They're making little tiny moves, guys. That's all they're doing. That's all they're doing. And we know that the area that we're looking for, guys, now the Bulls and Bears both here got problems because we're getting to a traffic level. So now the 119, guys, becomes a problem because 119 shorts down to 110, by the way. But the Bulls want to try to go back long if they can, guys, now at the 130, okay? It's right up at the 130. 130 would be the long that we need. $100 short, 110 short, I think it is, 110. Yeah, it's 110. But we can't get them to hold anything. I think if we break this 110, we might have a good move at 110. I do believe if we can break the 10 down low, we're probably going to see a solid move for the Bears. It's like right there. See down there, guys? That's where I'm at. Right about that 10, 11, right in there. That's what we're trying to get. I'm just going to leave it there, guys, because that's what they're trying to work on. I'm not entering this trade just yet. But that is going to be the trade down there. Okay, that's where we're going to be. 10 or 11 right there. This is where we're trying to get in at. This is where we're trying to make our money. And then 11. Now this is going to, if this breaks down through here, guys, I'm thinking bank level, as we talked about this morning, hitting that bank level down low. That's where we're trying to go to. Within the pullbacks and all that crap, it's probably going to hit the bank level, or at least a tick or two from it. Now we could stall just prior to the bank level at just about the 87, 86, because 86 is that projection area down through here, and we know this. So the next trade low is going to be down there probably around the 97 short. And there we go. We did a good job coming down through here, and we were calm, and we got some money out of this. So we got, a couple of good trades already. See how they're going back up? Watch that. Look, see that? Boom. Doesn't mean nothing, guys. This is just a bull pullback. Where's that pullback going to go to? Well, the bull pullback was down here at 114. Now the bulls have to break 131 to make this work. So we cancel that trade over there. So 131 is where the bulls want to be, but the problem is this is still structured down, guys. We're not going to take a long just yet. I'm not going to do it. Because we know if the bears come back down to 114 down here, they're going to go short again. If the bears come back to 114, they're probably going to take this right down short again. See right here? 114 area? Right there. I got like 8. But the 14 is actually the rebound short again coming back down, so we know that. So we just capitalize and make another $2,000. So you make $4,000 in a matter of seconds. So now we got to get down here, guys, to about the 92. 92 is going to push it. Should push it down here. So now the bears are wanting to stay short at 88, right? 88, 80, what is that? 89, 89, 88. Same thing. Look where we're going. We're going to backtrack right to the entry. But I'm already just going to get out of it, so it don't matter. Okay? And they're going short again. Same spot. We just shorted that before. So it's like 114 short. Now, if you're looking at the big levels on this, guys, where are the big levels in this market? Okay, so we got a big level sitting here for along at 97. We got another one at 101. So if you break the 101 or 97 long, the 97 101 long is a good long because 101 long puts you back to where? Puts you back to 19, 110, 111. So 101 is a good place for the bulls to try to get long on pullbacks or 97. So you can't fool us because we already know everywhere you're going to go. Every single step the market makes, we're already ahead of you. We've already got it planned out. We already know. Now watch these bulls, okay? If they don't build a cap here, it'll run. But if the bulls build a cap level, it will not run, okay? And they've already got a cap level established. Where's the cap level? The bulls ran this market up to 123 and halted it. Stop cold at 124. So now the bulls can't do nothing until they break the 124. If you can't break 24, it's not going to go up, guys. It's just not. It's just not going to happen. It'll come right back down here to your entry of 108 for the short. 108 short. 108, 107. So everybody be focusing on the 8 and 7 now, trying to get back with the bears to go short again. See? And there it is. There it comes. You might not get a lot out of this if you're trying to short it quick enough because it's going to move quick until this market stabilizes, okay? Once the market stabilizes, we are going to see a big move, a bigger move than we're seeing now, I'm sure. But we'll wait. Don't you guys love how they play around that one level, that 108 there, 110? You know why they're doing that? Because 120 is the long. They can go 110 to 120, guys, in a matter of seconds and get that 10-point move there for the bulls. But see, now the bulls got problems because they didn't get that long. And I told you they weren't going to get it. They didn't break it. The bears are trying to reverse this market fully, but they can't. because they got to be way down, guys, to reverse the market. Okay. You're going to have a strong major pullback because if we got to be down here under, what is that? What is that level down there? Wow. Zero. It's right here, guys. Right here. Right here. Right there. See that arrow right there? Is that 25075? It is. That's the reversal for the bears. Okay, now watch this run. See, trying to run here? Now we know that the bulls are going to be sitting, guys, at 135 entries, and the bears are now sitting at 116. So 135 is where the bulls are looking at 135. If they can't get 135 to work, right here, 135 entry. See that? Bulls are now at 135 wanting to go up. So we got to get 142 here. You got to get 142, 146, 145, 145. And there's 145. You got to get up here now all the way up to 160, 160. 160 reverse this market going up. Look at how easy is that? Just killed that shit right there. We just murdered that trade, guys. You just murdered a tiny little candle for a maximum profits. Now, where are these bears sitting? Right here, we're coming down to. Bears are at 141 wanting the short. Bulls are at 161 wanting the long. So your bears are at 141, your bulls are at 161. Okay? So if she gets to 141 and tries to go short, you got to watch it, guys, because it'll come back down on you. But she might not hold. 161, though, is where we want to be to see if we can get this to go back up. Anybody make that trade right there? That was awesome. That was friggin' nice. The 161, guys, is where we're trying to get that move. The bulls want to continue at 161. It's their continuation level. They know this. The 141's where the bears are trying to trail us at. The bears don't want us getting it, so they'll bring us down to 141 and see if they can short us back down. But if it don't work, see, this is a good sign here, guys. This is a good sign that we might be going to 192 in a hurry real soon. So we got that 161. This could reverse and go straight back, and that's what we're trying to get. That's what we want. We want to see this thing go. See? Another short by the bears. See that short right there, guys, at the 141? Look where she went to, 141 to 118, just like that. Boom. Now the bulls are at 138 trying to get long. Now you got 138 long for bulls, guys. But the bulls got to break the 138, and they're going to have to come through this and break 144 to stay in it. If they can't get 144, it won't work. There it is. Now the bulls have got to get 149. Okay, you got to get 149 to hold this. 149, you got to be in because the pullback on this is going to be 139, and the continuation is 140, 49. So the bears' first target is 138. The bull long is 138. Continuation is 149, and the bears are trailing us down at 118. Come on, boys. So there's a 149 to 157. So now you got to get the 157 on this. The bulls have to hold this to 157 to make this work, guys. If we get 157, we can see this go. Now, we're on the verge of a breakout. We're very close, guys. We're trying to get these bulls to break this market out, and they're just waiting around, okay? So now we know also, where's that major level? It's right, but right here at the 53. There's a big, massive level in the market at 53. Can we hold the 53 with the bulls? That's a major level in the market is 153. And we got to break that 157 anyway, so that's what we're trying to do. See where I'm sitting at right here, guys, where the long is? Look at that. Right there, that's the entry every single time. 135, 136. We'll keep that marker right there for you guys because the next marker down is where? Where are the bears trying to get short? 118. The bears can't do shit until they get to 118. Now, they can short it from where the bulls are sitting at 136 down to 118. We know this, but it's dangerous because right now we're pulling back and forth and not doing a lot. $136. Let's go. Get back to 136 and go long, please. Now, there's other ways we can do this, guys. If this confuses you, let me know, because I can go back to my old style, which is a lot slower. So if you're confused and don't understand what I'm doing, because this is kind of rough, but remember, guys, 126, anything above 126 is a good area. But see, these bears are trying to kill this market. Let me take this off. I'm not in a trade no more. It's okay, look. Now we got 92 short down here, right? See down here? Well, I missed it because I was trying to show y'all the 92, but it's running too damn fast. I can't even show you. So now we want to come down here to about 71. And there is that reversal right there. Where that flag is on my screen, guys. That's it. Okay, so now we know the 91 long and the 71 short. 91 long, 71 short. I'm thinking we're going to stay in short, though. I don't trust that pullback right there. I just don't trust it. I could get the short, though. You can also get that short up here at 91, 92. We could take the short at 92 if it don't hold to go up. See up here? See how they're playing that long up there, guys? Watch. So they're playing the long up there to pull it back. But the bears know this. See? Around the 90s. So, see how the bulls are taking it back? They're letting these bulls take this. Now what they're going to do is they're going to come right back down here and they're going to short it. Let's see, right here. See this? They don't care if the bulls get a little bit of a pullback here, as long as they can structure back down low, guys. This is what you got to do in these. But that's a whole different lesson. We're not even going to try that with you guys, because that's kind of hard to comprehend if you're new. 91 is the short, though, if the bulls don't hold it, guys. If the bulls can't hold this, it's going to be 91 going the other way, right? Because the bulls have to go all the way back. 91. See, right here. Oh, shit. Right there. See, that's where everybody's wanting to get in. 91. 91 long, 91 short. 91 long, 91 short. You see this? But see, what the good thing is this has got a long, strong wick on it, and the bulls have to do a lot of work to get up there, guys. So now the bulls can get in at 91, but they have to complete the 105. So 105, well, that's 105. If you can't get 105, it's not going to work. So we'll just take the short with the bears on the way back down and catch some out of this. See that catch right there, guys? Look at that. So even though if you only make 4, 5, 6 trades at $1,500, that's fine with me. I don't have to be greedy. I'll take 6 trades at $1,500. I don't care, right? It doesn't matter. The bears are trying to reverse this market, and we know this. We know the bears are trying to pull a full reversal. But I figured since the thing was open, we'd have good news and run, but I guess not. So if the bears get under the 87, guys, it's going to be a problem. You see how we're sitting right here, guys? Look at that. We're sitting right back at the 92. Right here at the 92, 93, right there, short again. That's the short. Every time. Every time. You see that again? I'm right back in the same short I was in. And you see that candle, that marker on my screen, guys? This marker right here is going to get extreme, guys. Because if we break this short, if we break this and if we hold this 77 level down here, guys, if we're 77 short down to 70, this is going to get really stupid. Because if you break the 69, this thing's coming down. I'm thinking we're coming down to 63, 59. We're getting ready to really rip. This short could really rip, guys. Really rip. I mean, you're talking way down. But see, these bulls keep fighting that short. They don't want these bears getting that money. But you see how we tagged that flag level that I put on the screen, guys? We anticipated that this morning, and we got it. So now this could rally all the way back up from here. Or will the bears bring it back down? I think the bears really, really want to see what's going to happen with this. If the bears rip this, guys, you're going to be really low. Like, we're going to be really low. 63 down here at about 51. But see, if the bulls can rip it, They'll have to rip it, guys, at 105. The Bulls ain't got shit until 105. They don't. They got nothing. They got nothing to 105. Nothing. They can get in at the 93, but it's risky, guys. You can get it 93, but it's risky. Risky. See how risky it is? 93 is the long, but she has to go to 105. And right now, I'm not liking this at all because these bears got a hold on this. They got a really good hold on it. But, I mean, this hold could end any time. It just depends on what we're going to do. Are we going to let them take it low and then kill them going back to the top? Because remember, guys, we're in a big, giant long, so you have to have a big, giant pullback to go higher. Remember that. So this short right here could just be a short to come down and let these bulls rip again. That's all it could be. We could see another continuation, massive pump in the market today. It's all going to come down to about 3 minutes at 10 o'clock. What's going to happen with that 10 o'clock candle, the 4-hour candle? What is going to happen, guys? That coffee sure is good. And I love sitting here taking a trade at 93, 4 or 5 times over. It's just kind of crazy. It's like the 4th, 5th time I've been in the trade. Well, here we go again. Watch. If we don't break 105, guys, it's not going to happen. It's not. The bulls have to go all the way to 105 to break this out. And just because they get to 105 doesn't mean it's going to be extreme. It might be a 2-point break, 3-point break. So you got to be careful with those. Right now, guys, we're trying to get this thing to reverse. And where the bears are going to reverse it down on the big levels. The big levels, guys, the bears want to be at, okay, the bears want to go short at 81. They want to go short at 77. Okay, they want to go short at, excuse me, not 81, 87. 87, 83, and 81. 81 short is a good short too, if you can, but you got to hold it. And right now they're bouncing it back off of 81 because 83 is the long short. Now down here, guys, where it's going to get extreme, I'm thinking right here at the 78, man. If you break 78 short, if we break 78 short and we come down to 70, we're going to hit 69 and we're going to plummet straight to 62. So we're trying to stop the bears from reversing the market to 70. And there she goes. She just reversed to 70. See that? And where did she go? All the way down into the 60s. Now this short right here at 68, guys, you got to watch. 68 short all the way down to 62 short. See, they saved the short right there. Now the bulls are going right back with it. Because now the bulls have got a different foothold, guys. Now the bull move is the 83. The bulls got their longs at 83, okay? And their cap level is about 90. So 83 short if it don't hold. Or 90 long if it does hold. If it don't hold, we can hit 83 and go right back down with the bears. But if it does hold, it's going to go to 90 and push. See that? There's that 90 right there. Now the bulls have structured themselves up to about 94 to about 95. The bulls have to be at 95 and above now to make this work, even though their entry's down here at 83. This is all just another little fake ass pullback. That's all it is. Same thing right here, guys. Look, you see this 83 here, guys? What's the 83 short compared to the 98 long? Well, the bulls might try to do something right here. We'll see. So now the bulls have to go up here to 105 to get long, guys. And the bears have to be down here at 94. 94, 105. See, we're sitting down there waiting because we know that if the bears get 94 down here, it's going to come right back down again. See? 94 short or 94 long. And see, the bulls want the 86 long if they can get it. also, because it's a big level. 86 is a nice big level. I just wish it would calm the hell down some. It's just absolutely erratic, man. Just make up your mind which way you want to go. You know, if you're going to go short, go damn short. Right, guys? If you're going to go short, just go short. You know, quit bouncing back and forth, being all crazy. Quit playing dumb little games and just go. If you want to watch the market out, just go. We don't care. All we want to do is be in it. Was the shorts 94? Their pullback is 94 for the bulls and the short. Now they dropped it, guys, to 85. 85 is now short long. So 85 is so ridiculous. 85 is the short and long on this. And they got a cap on it. So now the bulls are going to try to take it back 85 and go long again. See right here? Watch. Watch the 85, guys. See this? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. They'll get 85 and go long again. Then they'll come back short again. See? 85. Everybody's at 85, waiting around. And guys, I don't use footprint charts or nothing like that. This is my own design that we're calling out this morning. Hope you like it. Hope you love it. Kind of fun, guys. I know it's hard to follow sometimes, but just listen to the bottom and top number I'm telling you. Like 85. 85 is long and short. Okay? Where's the bulls sitting? Well, the bulls are at 85. The bears are at 85. But the bulls are at 105. Okay? And the bears are at 105. So bears and bulls are at 105. Bears and bulls are at 85. Okay? So that gives you that gives you information you need. Where is everybody sitting at? 105 and 85. That's it. Only two spots they're interested in this morning. 85 short, 85 long. 105 short, 105 long. That's it. That's all you need to know. Now, the big market levels that Wall Street's working off of this morning is going to be that 87. It's right above the 85 for the long. 87 goes to where? 87 goes to 94. So if you get the 87 long, you can come back to 94. But you be careful at 94, and if it don't hold, you got to get out. But when this market starts to settle, guys, we're going to see a better move somewhere. Right now, we're not settled yet. All the balances are trying to equal out, I think, in the market. I think things are just trying to equal themselves out to get that bigger move for the day. Now, we could see a big bear move here, or we could see this thing reverse. I'm hoping it reverses and goes back the other way, because the Dow just went, I think the Dow was like 1,000 points already. If you guys noticed that. So a healthy pullback is good for the markets. You got to have a healthy pullback if you want to go up. You can't just keep going up, guys. You got to have a bear somewhere. Bear's got to come in, throw it under the bus for a little while. Then you get that big old move. And usually it's about halfway down. So we're going to wait. We'll take some trades. We'll wait for the big move to come. If we reverse, we're just going to take it and fly like we did yesterday on a massive trade. But you can see how the 85 short does work. 85 long. See this? Right back to 85, 85 every time. Look at that. Remember, 94 is that big key level is 94 up there. If you don't get 94, guys, it ain't going to go. 87 to 94 is a good place to be. Entry is 85. 85, 87, 94. Yeah, the Bears want to bring it back down here to the same level every time, guys. 85. I'm just letting this play out for you guys and show y'all. Because I'm just concentrating on my entries are going to be 85. 85 short, 85 long, 85, 94 long, 85 short below. Okay. But right now the Bears have created a damn problem for themselves. They did create a problem. And that problem is going to be the 74. Because now the Bears have to get the 74 to make this work. They can get 85 short, but they got to go to 74. If they can't get 74, it will never happen. And I can't believe we're losing momentum and it's 10 o'clock. We should be hauling ass, guys. This market should be flying today. But it is. Everybody made so much money with these on the Dow. They ain't interested in trading anything else. So guys, all we're trying to do now is see if we can stay above 87 to 94. And there it is. See 87, 94? There's the trade. If it holds, it'll be 97 and it goes back to 101. Let's see how the Bears are going to do this right here, guys. Look. Now we're going to wait, guys, because we're going to try to get right back in at the 85 right here. See, I didn't hit the right. I went to go damn short there. 85, guys, is where I'm trying to go short at. See? And now we got to go down here to 74. Now we're going to try to get short down here around the 61. 61 short. But the bulls know they can go long now at 81. Right here. See that 81 up there? So your bulls can go long at 81 and the Bears want to go short at 61. But the Bears can also go short at 81. See what I'm saying? So can the bulls get that 81 long right here? If the bulls could get the 81 long, it'd be nice, but I don't think they're going to hold this long, guys. I really don't. It's just being ridiculous. But it's okay. I don't mind making a grand. Let's go. 81 long right here. See, now, if it comes back down, it's going to be 81 short. If it don't break, guys, it's going to go short again. See right here, watch. See right there? 81. So it's 81 long, 81 short. See? Look at that. Pinpoint. That's how you do it. You just got to know where it's at. 81 long, 81 short. See the 81 long trying to come back? There it is again. But if it don't hold, because the bulls have got a cap level above them. What the traders don't know, 81 is the long for the bulls, but you got to be at 91 to make it happen. If you don't break 91, it's never going to work for the bulls, guys. And this is how people get killed every day in these markets. They see a trade go up and they get in it, and it don't fill the cap level, and it reverses. And they can't understand, why in the world is this happening to me? I get in this trade and it just keeps going back down. Well, that's because they create levels that you don't see, that nobody sees. It takes a long time before you see these. Some people never see them. See how this 91 continuation's up here, guys? Look. Okay, now it's 92 continuation. See that? Look at that. Reversed. See that? Did not fill the cap and reversed. See that? So now you got 72 long, and then we're just going to pounce here, and I wanted to be in this shit right here. 42 short and 62 long. See if they don't cap right here at 62 short. If they don't cap this, guys, it'll be 62 short. If they do cap it, it's going to run up. See, it's going to try to run up. They're not capping it yet. They just capped it once. See, we want that short right there if we can get it, guys. That's the entry. But if they keep capping this, it's going to fly up. Now we got this long at 71 up here. 77, excuse me. Yeah, 78. So now, guys, they have to get to 78 to cap this. If it don't break 78, it's not going to work. Right there. See that? 78 right there? Now the bulls have got to get up here to 85, guys, to make it work. 85 bulls. 86 bulls. 88 bulls. 89 bulls. Now it's 90, guys. But see how we can get money out of either side of this. It doesn't matter. So now we wait to see if the Bears are going to come down to 70, guys. So the short can be either 90 or 70. Either one. And the long can be 90 and 70. But continuation for the bulls, if they want to make something happen, is going to have to be the 90. Right? But I don't think they're going to do it because they keep acting like idiots and can't hold nothing this morning. It's just kind of ridiculous. Especially on the big news we had. This market's kind of crazy. You know what I mean? Did you see that, Mike? Mike V? When we talked about it snapping back like that and not filling that cap? When you don't fill that cap, guys, you always get that snap every single time. It's nuts. So, guys, right here now, we're at the 70 short. The bears need to come down to about the 58 to make this happen. If they want to keep it going, they got to get 58. If they don't, it's going to come back to 70 and go long or go short again. So you got to watch the 70 now, guys. Right there. See that 70 right there? It's either going to be long or short at 70 right here. It's going to be one or the other. I prefer to take the long here at 70. Now we see if we can get the 90 on this. Can we finally break the damn 90? Come on, man. Let's go. All we need is 91. 91 would be a really good place to be. But here we go again with another red candle. Unbelievable. Come on, Bulls. Hold the 82. They just can't hold it, man. They cannot hold that 82 to save their life. See, the guys, the big level up here that we're looking for on another long is 83. If you can get above the 83, we can get 83 to 87. 87 is going to run this up to 93, guys. So 83 is a good place to be if we could hold it to 83, but we just can't seem to get up there and hold this shit. All right, guys. So the big level up here we're trying to get to, here's the problem. They're either going to come down here, guys, and they're going to bounce to 70, back up, or they're going to bounce to 69.50. So watch the 69 and 70, guys, for re-entries going long. Then watch the 81 and the 83 long. Okay, 83 long goes to 87 long. Okay. If we can get 83 to 87 and we can punch 87 in the face, we'll go to 93. We get to 83 every time and it comes back down. They're just trying to get above the 83, 87. They want that 87 marker because it goes all the way to 93. Breaks to 93, comes up to 97, hits the 101 and gaps to 109, 110. So can we get the 87 to fill these bulls right here and get going? Can we reverse this market and keep it going up? This is a good spot to be in too, because we know that this 81, 83 are great entries going north. They are. See that 81, 83 right there? Every single time, guys, we come back to that. Every time. Here comes the 87. See it? You got the 86. There's 87. Can 87 run to 93? Or will she come back down and reverse it 82? See that? 82 reversal. Back to 83. Come on, boys. Let's punch this 87 and go. Let's get 87, 93 and just run. Come on. The problem is the bank level, guys. That's the problem. The bank level is trying to hold this. These guys want to stop this crap right here. These bulls would love to stop this trade right here and go back and just go all the way back to the top with one big giant move. Because our projection low is right there on that on that blue arrow on your screen. That was our projection low. And it's right there at it. It is staying right there at it. So can we get that big reversal now? And the bulls are trying, guys. They are desperately trying to keep this market from going back. Come on, boys. Let's go. Push this bad boy back up. Right now, though, the bear still got this, but it's bear. It's kind of bear bull. Everybody's trying to fight over it still. Everybody's trying to fight, but it's kind of leveling out a little bit. It's not as crazy as it was. Wacky Wednesday. Fed minutes, I think, are 11 o'clock anyway. Let's go. Just the minutes, though, and I really don't worry about the minutes too much in the market, especially if it's not going to be a bunch of things that don't really matter anyway, probably. Come on, guys. Can we get this to work? Can these guys hold this? Can the Bulls set up a safety net? I think I can almost spot the safety net. The safety net for the Bulls, guys, is somewhere right here, between here and here. This is what we'd be looking at for a safety net. That's safety net low, okay? The other safety net is right here. Right there. That's your two safety nets. That's also your two longs. So just in case you're wondering why I'm drawing that, because if it gets in that blue box and doesn't go short, she's going to reverse, okay? If she hits the blue line, she's going to reverse, which she's already done. So now you know where the reversals are. That box and that line. You can concentrate on looking at those and going, wait a minute, if she don't break those, it's pretty much going to be reversal, because the Bulls like to set up a safety net, guys. They love to say, hey, we don't mind the market coming down, but we got to stop it somewhere, right? So they know where their safety net's going to be. They on the Nasdaq especially, there's always something in place to halt the market from falling too far, too fast. And that's where that is today, right in those areas. If she breaks those areas, it's over with. If we get down into that blue box, it's really going to have a problem. We get this 93. Come on. Come on, 87. Let's go. 87 is that big level, guys. Can we get 87 to hold? We just can't get the hold. It wants to pull back to 83 all the time. So what are the Bulls doing, guys? The Bulls are all going long 81 to 87. Watch 81, 87. Every single time, 81, 87. See, the Bears want to reverse this at 77. See, the Bears know they got the market back at 77. See that? Right there. What did I tell you? It's so clockwork. But now, see, we know that 70 is the long here. Watch them go back to 70 and try to go long again. 70 is that long. If they can't hold this, it'll go back long at 70. 68 and 70, guys. Right there to our safety net line. Watch. Good short, man. This is a nasty little short right here. It's kind of nice, too. So, guys, we're looking at now the Bulls coming back to where? 69. Bears 49. So now the Bears can't get to 49. It's not going to happen. Now the Bears can short at 69, or they can go long at 69 with Bulls. See right here? See that 69 right there, guys? This is where this is a bull bear short. Both parties are right there at 69. One's either going to go long or one's going to go short at 69. Okay? I'm just putting it on there and flagging it for you so you'll know. It's 69, guys. Going short at 69, get a little bit of money, and get out. That's what I'm going to do. Then I'm going to wait and go long at 69 and see if it'll hold long. I can make money on both sides of 69 here. It's not a problem. And there's 69 long. Boom. Look at that shit, guys. Right back to our 70 and right back to our 80 marker. Now, we got to get to 78, though. We'd like to see this thing push, but see how we hit our safety net? Almost hit our safety net right here, guys. See that? We need to get back to 81, guys. Yeah, there's playing games. 81's a good place to be. We need these Bears to let this go and come back to 81. 81, 83, 87. And see how they keep trying to push it? Because these guys know, if these bears know if they can break this 49 low down here, or if they can break the 69 low, they can get all the way down to 62 low. 69 goes to 62, guys. Yeah, this is extreme day here. It's almost like an FOMC meeting. It's what it reminds me of FOMC. So the bulls got to get to 80 now. So if they don't get to 80, guys, these guys are going to go short at 69. So bears can short at 69. The bulls want to go long at 69 back to 80. The bulls need 80 if they want to continue, guys. And this is getting ready to break out very soon, guys. They're trying to break the market out again. They are. They're trying to push these bulls. They're trying to push this. They got to get to 80. And then they got to get to 82, which is our 83 level. Now they got to get to 83 level that we need. We need 83 to come through here. 69 to 83, guys. 69 short, 69 long. 83 is continuation. When these bears get done and these bulls take this, it's going to be a nice big fat move if the bulls get this market back. And it's going to be a solid move. 83, 85. There we go. We hit the 83, guys. Now we need 90. Again, it's 90 now for the bulls and 70 for the bears. 90 bulls. So bulls and bears are at 90 and bulls and bears are at 70. Okay? And the bulls push 90 out of the way. Or the bears are going to short 90 and go back to 70. See, when she slows down, it's a lot easier, guys. A lot easier. Now we know it's 90, 90 long, 90 short. And we know it's 70 long, 70 short. Very simple. I think the Bears, I think personally, I think the Bears need to give this up. They're not breaking, they went through the bank level, but they're not doing anything with it. So they hit the safety net. So now it's time to see if the Bulls can take this market back. And I really think this is a good area to do it, guys. Because we know we can go back to Steve's line at 181. Or no, excuse me. Steve's line is 186. Rich's line is 181. Taz breakout line is about 258. We get back to 258, guys, you're going to see this thing run. Back up to about 273, 280 up there. But see, we keep getting these red candle prints. They keep printing red candles on us, but this candle here has not got it nowhere near. This last candle just printed on the 15 or on the 12 minute, guys, is not it's not a strong candle yet. She's kind of stuck. It's a bear candle on the 12 minute, but it's not really wanting to do much. And reversal could happen easily right here. So let me show you guys something too. And we're going to draw it on the left side over there. Okay, so we're drawing on the left. We're going to move this right here. We're going to put a top at 104. Right here is the 104. Where's the 104? Like right here? Oh, it's 102. Okay, 104. And it goes down to 42. 42, guys. We'll put 43 right there. Okay. Now, 78. Where's the 78 at? Should be like right in here somewhere. There it is. Right there. See that? It's an arrow right here, guys. What does this mean? right there. That under the 78, the bears have the market under the 78. Over the 78, the bulls take it back. Watch. Watch how she gets back over 78 and the bulls try to grab it back. See, these guys have got a cap down here. We know the bulls can't do shit till they get to 53 anyway. Or the bears, sorry. The bears can't continuate down to 53, guys, so it's going to pull back and go long at 70 again. 68, 70. If the bears break 53, this will come down some more. But if they don't, it's going to go back to 68, 70 long. Okay? So watch that 68, 70 right here. See that? Right back to 68, 70. Right there. Right back in the money. Because we know that's where the bulls are. And that's where the bears are. Everybody wants to be where the money's at, right? Bears have a problem, though. They have a cap level down here on this. If they don't break the cap level, it's not going to go south, guys. The cap level's 52, which is like right down here somewhere. 51 right there on this candle, right down just about on that wick of that candle right here, guys. If these bears don't break this wick of this candle at 52 cap, it ain't going down, guys. It's not. So it's 68, 70 long. 70 long again. Now watch this arrow. Can we break the arrow over here? Because that signifies that the bulls got the market back at 77, 78. Right? It's textbook edging. That's right, bro. So 78 is where we know this market can come back to 78 and the bulls get it back from the bears. See how it comes back to that flag, guys? Right there. See how it's on the arrow over here? Right there. This is where the bulls are. Right here. So what you do is you say bulls above. Right? The bulls want to be above this line. Because if they don't, the bears keep it. See? Makes sense? Go like here, you guys, and I want to move this for just a second. Yeah, because we got this bottom down here. That would come here and go straight out this way. So yeah, it's kind of cool. So now we're just trying to get it to come back above this arrow right there. And we know that if these bears don't get down to the bottom, guys, it's never going to happen. Because the bears are going to have to break the 52, which they haven't done down here. Their cap's 52, guys. So we're going to make a little cap level right here. Right there. See the little cap level? If the bears don't break that, it's not happening. It's going to reverse every time. If they break it, they got a chance to go south here. But if they don't break it, it ain't happening. See how they hit it? They hit it, but didn't break it. And if they don't break the cap, what happens, guys? Pull back. Isn't that amazing how that works? You see it in real time. That we know that there's different areas in the market where bears have to be for continuation. There's certain levels in the market where bulls have to be for continuation. And this is what sets this up to be crazy. All we're trying to do is, I'm just leaving us on here. All we're trying to do is get long up here at 70. Or watch this thing fade through down here. And see how getting under our box right here is a bad thing. But now we know where's the bulls at now? 40. Bulls and bears are at 40. And now they're at 60. Okay? So now we just got to look for new entries. Okay? So we already got rid of those entries we don't need. We're not going to enter there no more. So the bear bulls are at 60 now, and they're at 40. So if the bulls can break 60, right? Right in there. The bulls need to break that 60. If they can't break 60, guys, the bears will take it. See that? See what I'm talking about? Right there. See how you're at 60 and bears just killed it, right? That's okay. Because we know what they're going to do here. So now the bears want to come all the way down for continuation about the 29. 29 short, and it's going to be 47 short long. So it's 47 and 29 now, guys. 27.49. See right here? If it don't hold here, it's going to go short again. Just letting you know. 49 short, 49 long. So if it don't hold there, guys, it will come back. And there's your 49 long. That's hilarious. That's just unbelievable on the 49 long. Unreal. Now watch it come back and go 49 short. Because now the Bulls got to get this 67 with this to even make it work. Oh, come on. See this guys right here? Watch. Watch these bears. See how they're doing 49 like the Bulls did? Bears want to go 49. Bulls want to go 49. It's hilarious. So now you got Bulls and Bears right here at 49. But see, the Bulls have got a big cap on this. They got to go all the way to 67. So we know that's probably not going to happen right now. So we got to wait. When the cap level is way up, guys, it automatically almost becomes a short. Okay. And our cap level is 67 on this. Woo, let's go. Now, can we get down here and punch the 30 with the Bears? Bears need 30, guys, to come down. If they get 30, it's gonna come down. And see how we're getting under that box? That's dangerous, guys. Very, very dangerous. Getting under that blue line right there is a bad thing for Bears. Let's go. Can we get this to come down again? If not, it's going to go 49 long again. Okay? And we just get out of it and keep it. Just take some money, get out, whatever we got to do. Because we know 49 is a long, 49 is a short every time, guys. 49 long, 49 short. Right there. But see, the Bulls have a long way to go now. But see, if they do go, it's going to be a big move because the Bulls got to go from 49 to 67, guys. So the Bulls now know they got to go like 20-something points, which is perfect, right? It's a good thing. Only 501 second. There you go. That was nice, man. That was a good little move there we just took. And if you guys don't like this way of doing the trading, let me know. I can always switch it back to my other way. I mean, I love doing, different ways. I have 4 or 5 ways I can trade. We can go back and use the big market levels or whatever y'all want to do. But I really think this gives you a really good way to look at markets. And our big market level is 42. If the Bears get 42 to 36, they want to take this down to 24. Okay? So we know that 49 is the place to be, long and short, right? We know that. But the Bulls have a problem because their cap's at 67. So it's going to keep trying to go short and long at 49 because that's what they're going to do until this either goes up or comes back down. And if they get to 30 with the Bears, 30 is going to be a problem. 30 could send this. Can the bears get to 30 and make it come down, guys? Oh, there's a sell arrow too. Auto Trader just gave a sell arrow, but I don't know if it's going to work or not. We'll see. 30. Actually, gave it about 50, 34 actually. We're going to see if it comes down now. Come on, boys. Let's keep pushing down if we can. As we come down, guys, our bulls are going to change now. The bulls are 46 now, not 49. The bears are now not 30, they're 26. So bears got to get 26, guys. Actually, it's going to be 27. Yeah, 27. 27 bears, 47 bull bear. Bulls and bears are at 47 now. So if it breaks to 47, she could go long or come back short. But the 27 could be a long or short. So 47 and 27 are the two levels they're working on. 47, 27. It's either 47 long, 47 short, or 27 long, 27 short. So that's all we got to worry about now is one of the two. See how it comes long there, guys? Look at that. Right at 47 long. See that 47 long? Now what the bull is going to have to do is get back up to 58 to make this work because they just punched it and didn't hold it. So it comes right back down to 47. See? So if they can get this 58 up here to hold right there, if they can get 58 to hold, it would go back up a little bit. See? But if you got to hold the 58, if they can't hold 58, it's not going to work. Because the bulls need 58 now to 61. See? They got to get 58, 61 out of this. If they can't hold 58, 61, she is going to revert right back to 40, right back to that 46, 47 level. And see what happens? Boom. They try to go short right here at 47 again. So see, the bears want to keep them down here at 47 if they can, guys. They don't want them getting that big continuation up here at 61. But see, 47 long, 47 long, 47 short, just like I told you guys. That's exactly where she's going every single time. It's good trades, though. That was a nice trade, the last one. Really good trade. Solid. So the bears are going to take this back again at 47 and go short again. Because the bulls ain't getting it done. I can't believe this today with all the news and stuff. I thought we would really seriously gap, guys, like really straight down or straight up. But this has been crazy. Yeah, Arturo, I don't normally take a bunch of trades. I'm just showing you all the trades. I normally don't take but 2-3 trades a day because I've already, the first 2-3 trades, I'm done. You know what I mean? I don't mind showing y'all trades after I'm done, but I don't never risk more than 2 or 3 trades a day. Most of the time I'm long all day or short all day. I don't really scalp or anything. I'm just helping you guys out with some entries that are complicated in this market today. On a good slow day, guys, we'll be using levels like, 43 short right here, or 43 long, or 47 short, 47 long, right? And then she comes back and, tries to hold one of these two levels. Because see, if you get down under 43, the bears want to short 43 down to where? 36. But if you get back over 48, the bears want to go long to 52. So there's a lot of big levels in here this morning, and they're all just really kind of crazy. But every time we come up here, the bulls can't break this, and the bears can't hold it, so it's kind of dumb. And it's always right in the same spot. Always right here at 47, every single time. Every time it's 47. Every time. It's just unbelievable. Can the bulls get to 52 or 62 would be nice. But see, they don't. They go right here. The bears try to short. 47 short, 48 short, right in that area. Pushes right back through it. See? Everybody wants to be at 47, guys. As you can see, we've done put this up there 4 or 5 times. 47 short, 47 long. I remember that projection I was telling you guys about. I think this really wants to come down here about the 20. I think the 19, 18 is perfect. I think the 18 would be perfect down there for the Bears. If they could just let it go and get down to the big target at 18. Because 18 is a big target for the Bears, but they just can't seem to make it move without pullbacks and acting all ridiculous. Nice $2,000. Let's see what the Bulls do here. Are they going to try to go long 47 again, or the Bears going to keep it? See the Bulls trying to go long here? Unbelievable. 47 every single time, guys. See that? 47. But remember, 62 is the key here. The Bulls got to get 47 to 62 to make this work if they want to keep it running. If they don't do it, it's just capped out. It pulls back every time because you can't fill the cap. Now, see up here, guys? Can we get the 62 to fill? Can we come up here to 62 and get 61, 62 and grab this? Or are we going to go back to 47 down here? This is the problem. Cannot get it to go up there and hold. It just won't hold there. I really am disappointed that they really just should have let this market go. But, you know, we've got to control it because we don't want it killing everybody too fast. See, look. Again, same thing. Short, long, short, long, short, long. 47. But she comes down 47 short every time. 47 short, 47 long, guys. That's pretty much, that's what we're doing. It's kind of nice, though. We're in one certain little area now all of a sudden. And nobody can hold it. But I think these Bears are going to hold this down to about 27, 26, which would be good if they can. Yeah, you won't see them on Otero because it's my own system I made. What I'm calling out to you guys is a self-made system. Nobody else has it. I'm the only person that has this. Nobody else has it because I made it. I never give it out or anything. 26 short, guys. 26 long. That's where the Bears want to be. So if the Bulls can take it back at 26, but I doubt it since they took nothing back but goofiness today. There's been a lot of pullbacks in this today. A lot of pullbacks. Come on, guys. Well, this thing is really drying up. The volatility is starting to really go away. Barely wanting to do anything. See how you're down here, guys, and they're trying to stay low. But now the bull's got a cap at 24. So they had the 27 to 24 down through here. You got to get 24 out of this. You have to get 24. And they just can't. Every time they get down here, guys, they just can't seem to get the 24 to go. And it finally goes. There it is. There's a 24. Bingo. It just came through. And like I said, it's 18, guys. These bears want to go to 18. I know they do. I don't know why they keep playing around like this. Just go to 18 and get it over with. We didn't call it 18 20 minutes ago. There's 18. There's your 18 level. And there's our box. Remember that safety net I was telling you guys about? Mm-hmm. They're at it. It's a little lower than when I got it, though. I think it's going to be just a little bit lower than right here. It's going to be right there on this candle, right there. Nice trade right here, guys. As the bears concentrate on 0.04 now, they got to get 4 now to continue. 4 to continue, guys. 4 to continue, and the pullback on this where the bulls will try to take it back will be the 24 that we just had. See if we can get the 4 to come through here. You got to get 4, and you got to get, now they're showing 0. They're showing 25 even, guys. 25 even. Right at 25 even. Nasty. What's up, Taz? Crazy dog. Should I go back to your entry? It's hilarious, isn't it? So now the short and long, guys, is down here at the 20. So bears want the 20 short still. If the bulls can't hold. Nice trade. That was a good trade, guys, coming down. Big trade there. Nice trade. Remember I told you guys about that blue box reversal? You guys see it? Remember I drew it on the screen earlier and told you to look for reversals there? Guess what? It happened. If you were listening to me when I said it, you probably went long there. Because I drew this line right here and said we would probably get reversal here or here in this blue box. And that's exactly what she did. Now the bears come right back down to 20. All the bears want to do is come to 20, guys, and go short again. They want to stay at 20 and just stay down there under 20. The bulls are trying to save it, though. They don't want the bears having 20. Yeah, it takes a little time to get used to me trading, guys. But once you get used to this, and normally I'll draw my markers on my screens for you guys to see. But with today being so crazy, I don't have time to draw them. But tomorrow, I'm sure we won't be that crappy. Tomorrow, we'll draw them on the screen for you. So I'll show you where the bulls are, where the bears are, where the cap levels are. Yeah, that blue box is perfect, man. You're so right on that. If you don't go short, if we don't get through the blue box, guys, it will go back long. I'm just telling you now. That's a great place to take a long. For me, I just, I go long down there every time. And see, the bulls want to go long the bulls want to try to get long at 37 if they can, but it's just not working for them on that big level. Because see, 37 is a big level in the market. But down here, guys, at 24 is also a big level in the market. So you got 24 and 37 they're going to work off of in between our other levels we already have. So it all comes together, guys. When you figure this out, like I can go in here and make 3-4 trades a day, 3,000-4,000, whatever, 6,000, 10,000. Like yesterday, guys, we made a massive trade yesterday, way over 20, right? It's just watching how this works. These bears get into this 14 and goodbye. They're going to try to bring it all the way back down again to 5. They like the 5-4 down there if they can get it. Now watch it try to get in that box down there, see? They want to break that box, guys. Why do they want to break the box? Because they want to punch this thing. If they can get out of that box down there, guys, it's going to fly. But if they don't get out of the box, it's going to reverse every time. So all we do is just take profits. We take some profits right here, and we scale out of this right here, go down from 8 to about 2, let it roll. Or we go to 4, let 4 contracts stay in. But we just take half the profits. Let the $2,300 run. Now you're not getting killed because you got to worry about reversals right there, right above the 5 there, right in the 7. We would love to be at 4 and low though. We would love to see this thing absolutely go. I'm looking for a big level, guys, but we don't really have one. But we do know that the 4 goes all the way back down to 96. We know that. 4 goes to 96. 4 is a reversal level also. You got to watch 4. 4 can kill us, but 4 can also go to 96. 96 and 94. That's where the bears want to go. See that? Look. They just tapped the 96, 94 right there. Bam! Now they got to go 91. They get 91 guys, they're going to 88. $91 to 88. 88 kills this thing down to 83 or 83. See, we're trying to get out of that box. Because you get out of that box at 88, you're going to 83, guys. If she gets under 88, she's going to 83. This is a good short right here, man. This is the second $6,000 trade we've seen already. Let's go. You got to watch the 93, guys, for the pullback. See it? Those bulls know it's there. That's a big level for them. 93, 96. And where does that go? Back to 4. See? Right back to 4, guys. 4 goes back to 15, so be careful. You got to be under 4. You will come back to 15 if you ain't careful. Because 15 is a good place the bulls can be. But look at what I said about the box. See that reversal in that box again, guys? Same thing, right? If you want to take these reversal trades, guys, you have to be at 4 to 15 or 96 to 4, okay? 996 goes back to 4, and 4 goes back to 15. So if you're under 4, you got to be careful because that's a short down to 96. Once you get past 96, you got 93. Then you got 93 to 88, 83 to 83, just like I said. Now 83, we'll run it down. See that 83 right there, guys? We just tapped it. Now we're trying to get down to 83 to 74. 74 is going to come down here and try to hit 68. But right now, reversal is 74, unless they punch it to 68. 74 goes back to where? 82. So 74, 82, and 74 down. 74 to 68. 68 is going to be a big one to 59, guys. If we break 68, we might even go to 59 in a hurry. But we'll see. So can we get 59 and 55 down here? 59, 55. There goes 59 right there. Okay, so now 59 is a reversal. So now can we get down here to 47? And can we come 47 to 42? 47 to 42 would be great, and then 34. This is what I've told you I was waiting on right here, guys. The big move. Told you I was going to have one, and we just got one. Can we now get to 41 to punch 33 in the mouth? 41, 33, 26. 41, 33, 26. Oh, I'm so done. Lewis, I'm done. And it worked out right before 11, too. This is beautiful, man. And we get down into 40, guys. The 34, back down to 27. 27, guys, goes down to 16, just by the way. That's what we need. We need 27 to 16 here. Yeah, done. Amazing trade. Yep. I told you guys we were going to come down. It's a beautiful trade, man. Yelled out and done. And the Bulls want to go along at 80. If they can. Pullbacks at 80, guys. 83. But that was great for us right there. That was a beautiful move to finish our morning. That was just absolutely great for the 11 o'clock move. Who got that trade coming down? Anybody? Anybody catch that? See, guys, the levels I was just calling to you were not the levels we were calling before. We were using the big Wall Street levels, okay? So as we were coming down, I was giving you guys the big levels for Wall Street, so we want to make sure we hit them. We'll avoid using the other one because we already seen it was blistering down through the big levels. And she went all the way down to those big levels, and now look where she's at, back in the box, which we figured that would happen. So the Bears pretty much got what they wanted. The safety net for the Bulls is right here. As you can see now, this safety net candle right there. Right there. Bingo. There it is. Right to it. When you're trading, guys, let me give you guys a little tip before I get off this morning. Okay? So I'm going to take that money. So anyway, when you're trading, guys, on a big move, like on these big giant moves that you see like this, okay, what I want you to start doing is look at your going ups. Look at this going up, right? We're going way up, right? So you see this short starting to come through, right? Up here. What are you looking for when you're up here in the mornings? First thing you're going to look for is this candle right here. That's your first safety net. Then you're going to look to where the nearest biggest candle to this candle would be, here. Then you're going to look to see where the next biggest candle from this one's going to be, which is here, and this one here, and the top of this one, and the top of this one. You want to mark these, okay? Right there. You want to mark those wicks on these two big candles and that third candle, because you know eventually, and this candle, the fourth candle right here, these top four big candles, plus this low candle here we didn't mark, and that low candle here we're really close to right here because of bank level. But you can see that. Now you know exactly where this thing can come possibly back to and where you can look for these reversals. Does that make sense, everybody? You guys get that? Always, always when you're trading, look left, guys. In the mornings when you get up to trade at 9 o'clock, okay, this is 9:15 right here. So this is like 9 o'clock right in here somewhere. I think this is the 9 o'clock candle right there. Right here. This is your 9 o'clock candle. Look left at 9 o'clock. Where's your lowest candle? The big one, not the little tiny one, the biggest candle, the one that sticks out the most is this one. This is telling you that this is pretty much going to be your short down from this candle at 9 o'clock to this candle, right? Which it did. There it is. So then you look down here and go, okay, where's the next one? Here, 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 and here, and there. So this gives you a way to kind of balance out your trading, guys. You guys just heard me call this thing, you know, from all the way up here at the 50, 70 up here, or at 50 up here, all the way down to here, over 125 points by using levels that I know in the markets. And I'll see the level we're sitting on right now, guys, is the 17. So if they get 23, they'll pull it back to 36. So see, look, right here, right? So we would look for 17. We would look for 17 to 24 right here. If 24 holds, she goes back up. If 24 doesn't hold, it's going to come back to 17. Where would 24 go to? 24 goes to 36, guys. Okay. So now we know the 17, 15 are the entries going north. But can 17 hold? There's 24, just like I told you. You can take that 24 trade right there and bank that. Because if it holds, we can hold it until 37. If she don't hold, 24 will come back to 17 and 15. And 15 comes back to where? 4. So you got to be careful of 15 because 15 can short you down to 4 and it will murder you. All right? Can we get this to pull all the way back to 37? Because that's exactly where the bulls would want to go with this. It's 37. If not, she will come back down to 24. 37 can be where we take profits. If she don't break 37, we can get out. Or we can scale. She goes 37, guys. She's going to run up here and she's going to tap the 44, which I think she just did. See that? We got the 37, guys, right there. We took that just easy trade right there. Now see, we're back under 37, right? We got to make sure that we hold 37 to continuation up on the big levels. If you don't, you will revert right back down to 24. And there it is. 24 long now goes back to 37. 24 short goes back to 17. We don't want to do that because it's going to take our money. So let's go over here and say, what is it at? Right there. Let's just buy one at set. We'll buy one at 24 here. Okay, we just add one at 24 and see what happens. See how she's coming down to her entry? Look at that. Boom, right back 17. Right back 24. Now she's going to go right back to 37. If they can get to pull it off, they'll go right back to 37. You can scale out at 37 or you can add one at 37. Depends if she holds it or not. If she holds 37, where's the target at? 45. Excuse me, 44. 37 to 44. So it's 24, 37, 44. And this is how you do it, guys. See that 24? Look at that right there, 24. Same thing every time. And the bulls want to push this back to 37 to get that 45, to get that 44 up there. Can they get the 44 marker is the question. We're getting a little bit of a pullback out of this, which is nice. We could have took the trade right at the top of the box because she reversed. Just like I said, that box is a reversal area. and we know it. So this is how you pinpoint your reversals, guys. How you pinpoint targets, spot on targets. We do spot on targets. We only trade levels. I don't trade outside of the levels. Now, right now we're trading the big levels, so we know where we're at. Earlier, we were trading all the other intermediate levels, all that kind of stuff earlier. But now we're trading these big giant levels. We just traded a big giant level and made 13 grand, 14 grand on one trade, right? So see how that 24, guys, comes up? 24.37 right there, guys. Come on, 37. Let's go. But we know we can hang right here with this 24. And there's 37 coming right here. Come on, 37. Let's go. Come on. See, the Bears don't want us getting it. The Bears are trying to stay away from that 37. So they go back down. See? 15 is also the long. See, a lot of guys will buy again down at 15. Add another one. And he goes right back up. Because if you don't break 15, guys, she's not going to make a big move. But if you do break 15, she'll go to 4. So you can be out of the money 1 minute, right back in. And the good thing about this kind of trading, guys, it doesn't matter if we make a trade and lose a little bit, because guess what? You're going to get it back the next trade or next trade after anyway, because the market doesn't change its levels. They do change, but I get up every morning and make sure that where they're at, so I know I don't get screwed, right? And it's a lot of work to go back through them all. Well, Coach Riz, are you in here this morning?
Absolutely, sir. Been hanging on the sidelines while you were chatting.
All righty, man. Well, I'm going to jump off here this morning because I got to go down to where am I going to go this morning? I got to go to Miami this morning. So yeah.
Wow. Okay, that sounds fun.
Yeah. I don't want to go. So yeah, I got to be there by like 2:00, but I'm trying to get there by 2 and get out of there before 3.
Right
Because
on.
once 3:00 hits, you're stuck in Miami for an hour's all that traffic and stuff. But guys, glad you enjoyed the morning with me. Coach Riz is next. He's going to carry you through to 1:00, 1 or 2:00 today. And if you made your money, guys, just quit. That's what I'm doing. If you make your money, quit. How you keep it. Yeah, it was a fun morning, guys. Tomorrow morning, guys, we'll probably be a lot more balanced. And we'll use our levels. So you guys have a good morning. And it's good seeing everybody. Steve will send a sticker. Okay, so a gift. Take us to the moon, brother. That's what Nacho says there is. So I'm going to get off here, guys, and we'll catch you guys later. See you in the morning. Have a good day, everybody.
Absolutely, Mike. Thank you, sir.
Bye,
Thank you
guys.
for hanging with us this morning.
Yep. You're welcome. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.
What is up, Nacho? How's it going? Good to see everybody. Hope everybody made some money here this morning. You guys have seen me. I've been scalping the whole morning. So up $392 here in the account this morning. So we made up some of our losses from yesterday. So we're net positive for the day. So definitely looking good. Had a party in BluSky stream. Really? Yep. BluSky stream was solid. All coaches pulled up. I was in, you know what? I didn't really trade last night. I finally got a night just to relax and watch some Netflix with the wifey. So I just kind of chilled. I knew we were gonna have that crazy move with the crude oil news, and I didn't want to risk anything because most of my accounts are all PAs already. So I was like, I'll just wait until the London or the morning session. So I'm up a little. I'm up like 1.4K. I'm up like various amounts across my accounts. Crackhead PA. Yeah, tell me about it. I'm so close to passing two more 25Ks. I need $181 in two accounts, and I pass another set of 25Ks. So I'm super excited about that. God willing. It's been, you know what? I haven't minded the price action myself. I thought the price action was actually pretty good. You know, it respecting some levels. You know, we've seen the struggles off of the 26 EMA. So if you guys notice, I've been scalping the 26. I've been just shorting the 26 all morning. We got that push above. I scalped it below. So that's all I've been doing. Yeah. I was short biased this morning. Glad I was able to play it out. You know, I kind of felt the same way. You know, I was hearing Mike, you know, speaking about the move happening in the overnight. And that's really what my concern was. You know, swing traders coming into today's session. You know, a lot of people had a bullish bias going into the morning session. And I think that we saw a metric ton of profit taking, probably not as much as what I'm probably alluding to, but I have a funny feeling that's actually what happened, because what this is 6, so we're at right around the news drop right there. That's 6 p.m. It's right before we started ripping. Interesting. You guys watching the news on Iran? I saw that they're pausing the Straits of Hormuz again. Yeah, bait fisherman. It was you know what? I've been sitting here throughout the nights like too much, and I was like, you know what? I got to pay some attention to the wife. I can't just, you know, throw her to the dogs because I'm over here with the dang charts. You know, I saw this. What was that movie we saw on Netflix? I don't think it's Perfect Neighbor. Is it Good Neighbor? Maybe it's Good Neighbor. Nope, it's not that one. No, it's the one where the guy is a financial and he's a stock trader. He's a stock trader, as a matter of fact. He's a stock trader, and he ends up getting a divorce from his wife, and then he ends up losing his job because he makes some bad decisions and runs into a colleague from work, and she, you know, she seduces him, and then all of a sudden he loses his job. And it's basically, you know, it's like that movie with Jim Carrey where he's also a broker and then he starts stealing and stuff. It's like a spin on that, but like a series. It wasn't bad. No, not the book writer. All right, we're about 15 minutes from the London close. Kind of building a base here at 25K. You know, got a slight dip below. You know, if you're looking for downside targets, I've got 24,890 as a downside target. So if you're still on a bearish thesis, you know, that might be an area of interest. You might be looking at a lower target also of 24,815. See, what was my, okay, so we were at so the pivot level is 219. It's hard overhead resistance. So we're still above 24,219. So the bullish thesis is still intact. Interesting. I still see us under the 200, so I'm still not interested in the longs. It just looks so weak. You know, with all this move, kind of worries me that we'll consolidate the rest of the afternoon, you know? Traders have already kind of made their money, you know, myself included. I'm sure most of you all have. How's it going, Marianne? Good to see you. Sorry, I saw you chat, but I didn't want to interrupt, Mike. Hope you're having a great trading day. How's everybody else? Is anybody still holding short, or is anybody attempting a long here? What's up, B Fisherman? I haven't seen you in a while. How you been, my friend? Scrubs, man, I haven't seen some of you guys in a bit. Some of y'all I haven't seen around. Hope all of y'all are well. Wow, you're putting a brisket on tonight? Nice. My father-in-law, he's all about his brisket. He's been cooking brisket for, I'd probably say the last 10 years. And it's pretty funny because he and I, you know, we both cook our dishes. You know, I have my little, you know, cuisine that I like to throw on. You know, mine is more like chicken, fajitas, and stuff like that. But he loves to cook brisket. He's got this whole process, and it's like it just falls apart. It just crumbles how good his brisket is. But like slow cook it, you know, day out, and forget it, man. That thing is delish. Yeah, he's got one of those electric cookers. So he puts it in there and he'll just let it sit in there. Like when I cook brisket, I'll smoke it. I've got a smoker here at my house. So I'll just throw it out there and I'll just smoke it all day long, you know? So I just, that's how I usually cook meat like that because it's so thick. And you know, to me, I think the flavor is better. I'll throw some wood chips on there and stuff. So, you know, that's my preference. But I've got him covered because, you know, between like my menudo, my turkey, and everything else I cook, I give him a little run for his money. You know, it's just sad. He's got I think he's got an upper reflex, so he can't eat a lot of my food because it's too spicy. Yeah, see, I wouldn't mind a pellet grill. I honestly wouldn't mind a pellet grill. I want a I'm after a flat top. That's what I want. I want a big old flat top for outside. Either that or I want the one that it's like a bowl, like a plate with a bowl in the middle, and it's got a drain, a spout in the middle, and you can cook like cow intestines on that. They call them tripas in Spanish. Yes, Blackstone grills are cool. Yeah, that's exactly what I want. Because I always have a lot of folks, you know, I have a lot of friends. We usually have big company party or friend party, family parties with friends. Sorry, I'm getting all tongue tied. So I usually have to cook quite a bit. Oh, I love me some tripas. Oh, there's a couple of places down here. Ooh, and I can get them delivered. It's a good spot right here. See some shorts covering, maybe a little relief rally. Keep the uptrend up. Above the 9 now, I like that. I'd like to see if we can get above the 26 right here. 26 is sitting at 20,041. Then maybe we'll start catching that bullish trend again. I'll tell you what though, Nacho, between tripas and lengua, and barbacoa, those are my go-tos right there. Man, that sell was insane. I can't believe it finally took that long, and then we get it, and it slides. Barbacoa is nice. Need a recipe for that. You know, I don't actually have a good recipe for barbacoa. I just know a bunch of good restaurants down here. There's a Molino. There's a Mexican grocery, and they have the restaurant inside. And since it's a grocery, they have their butcher shop, and they'll do the barbacoa and stuff, and it is amazing. It is delicious. Their beans and everything. Woo, I'm getting hungry thinking about it. Kind of salivating thinking. All right, let's talk about breakfast. I'm on my second cup of coffee. I'm all liquid today. It's just making me hungry. When picks? Oh, I've got long time. I entered a short. What is it looking like? Liquidity and weight. What's up, Prone? How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, it has been a minute. It has been a minute. I've seen you pop into the chats. You know, it's a little hard to say right now, because we've sold off, and it's one of those that, is the market going to continue selling, or are we going to push upward? The problem I have right now, and what I'm dealing with right now, is that I don't really hear any news. Unfortunately, we're in I've been mentioning that very news driven market, and it's the only thing moving the market. It is what is strangling and allowing the market to actually breathe and do anything right now is the news. So it's just one of those that, almost everybody is just waiting for the next news feed to drop. Really scary. And one reason why, I've been emphasizing, the past couple of weeks, just to not marry your bias and keep those stops tight, especially with news drops. Anything like that can just adversely affect the market, and you think you're in one trend and it'll turn on a dime on you. Doing brisket tonight for the overnight cook. He's talking about Tex-Mex beef in sauce, really good braised beef. Oh yeah. We're just talking about different cuts of meat and stuff, how you can cook them and stuff. But yeah, Beef Fisherman is doing some brisket. I was talking about another key cut of meat, but it's almost like the brisket, The barbacoa is a little bit more funny because you have to cook it for a long time, almost like 24 hours, because you need it to really break down. You need those fatty acids to get in it. Absolutely. MJ, you have a great day as well. I hope you made some fantastic money. Yeah, I'm just waiting right now. I want to see what we're going to do here. We're getting close to the bottom of the hour. So I want to see what the London is going to do. We are starting to get a little bit of, that bullish pressure coming in. It is slow though. The volume has kind of dwindled down, but about 1,200 orders on the chain right now, trying to take that 25,024 mark. Looks like they want to see if they can get us up to 24,046. And I'm getting more sell signals. Yeesh. I got some of my algos kicking off short signals right now. Probably full port next Wednesday. Catch you guys then. Maybe sit with my son is coming up from Tampa for the week. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Well, I hope you guys have a great time. I'm sure you guys will have a great time. I love hanging with my sons. We've got a race coming up in 2 weeks in Austin. So we're going to be going to Circuit of America for WEC. So I'm really looking forward to that because that's going to be a little 3-day weekend with the boys. I'm right around the corner from your son. Is the news still holding today? I thought it was a 10 a.m. Eastern, the FOMC or 1 p.m. So we had a couple of different news drops that popped in, Prone. So like right now in about 5 minutes, we got a 17-week bill auction coming up. And then right after that, about an hour and a half later, you got a 10-year note auction. What you're talking about, the FOMC, will be FOMC minutes. So it's not the actual FOMC, but it's the minutes. So you're just going to basically hear what they have already discussed in the prior meeting. So I wouldn't look for too much to come from that. Don't get shook up here with the pen handle like you do down there, may come down there to fish in May. Oh yeah. Yeah, let me know, guys. If you guys are down here in San Antonio or by Austin, let me know. I'm totally down to link up with you guys. you're gonna be in Austin in 2 weeks, huh, Nacho? You gotta link up with us, man. I mean, the boys are gonna roll out to the races in Austin, so we're gonna go see WRC. So it's a road rally, Subaru, and all that. I'll be at Franklin's Barbecue, brother. Well, you better get there early because they sell out early, broski. So you know that's gonna be done super early. I'm kind of feeling the short now. Last time I was there was a 2-hour wait. I would imagine so. All those places are like that. All those places are like that. You go to those smokehouses there in Austin, or if you go down to San Marcos, you know, you can go to Blackie's. Cooper's is good, man. Cooper's, man, why are we talking about food, man? You trying to make me fat here? You gonna make me order some Uber Eats? It's all good, man. I got some sausage links in the refrigerator. I got plenty of tortillas, man. I'll throw a sausage wrap on real fast. Oh yeah. You know what? I haven't seen a good blues band in a long time. I used to go to this bar like years ago. It's called anyways, I don't even remember the name of it anymore. There used to be this white boy that would show up. There was a stocky white boy that would show up. He had these crazy chops, but this dude had some pipes. Like he could sing so good. Like he had a beautiful voice. Like he'd just be there and you'd just be like, man, this guy, yeah, he had a very good tone in his singing. It was pretty cool. But since I haven't heard any blues bands in a while. My wife likes a lot of house music, a lot of dance music. So I end up hearing a lot of electronic music. It doesn't bother me. I'm more of a hip hop guy myself. Austin City Limits. Yeah, I've been to Austin City Limits. I've been to ACL for years. That was a few years ago. I was a technical consultant for Samsung, and they had me there for Drake's concert and stuff. So I got to be all backstage and, you know, hanging out and stuff. It was super cool. It was a crazy gig that I got. I got this contract gig just to be as a technical consultant. It was pretty cool. Yeah, still consolidating fairly tight here in this range. About 2 minutes away from the bottom of the hour now. Not much movement. Man, I tell you, man, I should have left with Mike to Miami. Austin City Limits, Gary Clark, Eric Johnson, Gary Moore, SRV. Ooh, ZZ Top. All cool Texas blues bands. Yeah. Eric Johnson's good. Yeah. ZZ Top, Stevie Ray Vaughan. Oh man, Stevie Ray Vaughan, man. He was talented. All right. I'm gonna push us back down to 25K, maybe. Man, this volume is just for the birds. Take a look at crude oil. Let's see what crude oil is doing. I heard some news that they were closing the straits again. So they weren't pausing that. So that was definitely not the news that people wanted to hear. Okay, well, we're not going to pull up crude oil. But we're not even there. We're further down. That's why this thing is delayed. Let me refresh this browser again. And there we go. Now we got the chart. We should be able to get an MCL. MCL. Nice push on crude to the upside. Trying to get above the. Okay. Well, maybe not. Oh, there she is. There it is. Sorry about that, team. You know, we're still in beta with TradeC. So, you know, forgive me if there are some issues with my chart. Take it easy, coach. Catch you next time. Absolutely, Bait Fisherman. Have a great day. Enjoy that barbecue for me, my friend. pellet cooker. Man, you know what? I would not mind a pellet cooker. I just would have to wait for my grill to die though. My grill's still good. I couldn't just justify getting rid of it. And I think that was the last thing my mom gave me. So I don't know if I want to get rid of it just yet. I got a little bit of I got a little connection with it. Yeah, I think that is like one of the last things my mom gave to me. Looks like we might be seeing that push down to 25K. See, let's get back over to MNQ, stuck on crude oil. Yeah, if crude oil is going to start going up, then I would imagine the market is going to start pushing further down, not upward, if crude is pushing up. Let me get my news feeds on. I don't have my news feeds on because I was just listening to Mike. That usually helps. We got one a few weeks ago and I love it. See, but I already know if I get one, I'm going to be cooking all the time. And that's not a bad thing because I know my wife and kids will be all happy because they love when I cook. And I don't mind cooking. I love cooking. Cooking is so therapeutic. 22K still in play. I can feel it in my bones, probably because all my bear meat is gone. 22K. Wow, tip. That's crazy. So when we get to 22K, what do you expect gas to be at? Like $10 a gallon? Crude oil will be trading at over $200. Tiffany says, get one. You won't regret it. It's set it and forget it. You know what? I've been cooking on my grill for like years now. So I've already got kind of my tack on it. So I kind of know how to manage it. But I definitely will get a pellet grill in the future when Iran starts popping off tonight. They already are popping off, dude. They've been attacking Lebanon, or what, Israel's attacking Lebanon. It's a big mess over there, man. It is a big mess. It almost seems like the truce was not really a truce. It was just more like, I don't know, man. I just don't trust it. I just don't trust it. As a matter of fact, Iran also made the threat that if Israel keeps attacking, they're gonna cancel the treaty with the U.S. So it seems like Iran is now applying pressure to the U.S. that the U.S. needs to wrangle in Israel. I have a Max Primo XL and I'll be using the pellet smoker more. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. It'll probably be a little bit before I get a new grill, though. Like I said, I mean, if maybe my oldest son gets his own crib and, then I'll give him, I have a reason. I'll just be like, you want my grill, or I'll buy him a new grill. Well, no, I'll probably buy him a new grill. I'm not going to give him my old one. That's kind of dumb. Yeah, I wouldn't want to give my son my old grill. Dude, I'm still stuck in the same situation, Tiff. The Primo is similar to the egg. Oh, okay. Yeah, the egg is a little one. Yeah. I'm pushing this back up now, sitting at 25,030. Is that relief from the sellers? Well, bulls are trying at it again. The Primo is oval shaped. Get the pellet smoker. Those loser bulls. Bro, that's what I feel about the Bears. It's so funny, Tip. We're on the opposite side of the fence on that. You feel like that about the Bulls. I feel about that about the Bears. Because I hear all these amazing stories about the Bears, and all I see is a bunch of, woulda, coulda, shoulda from the Bears. You need to talk to your people. Made a shit ton of short. I made good money on my shorts this morning. Yeah, I made some good money across all my accounts. PAs are growing. And like I said, I got two 25Ks and I'm like 108, 181 and $183 from passing. So I'll pass those tomorrow. Poor stupid bulls. Why are the Bears losing? Why are the Bears losing? Someone showed me this interesting site to track war news. Let's check this out. Let's see what we got here. Monitor the situation. Whoa. Oh, this is neat. Bro, this is kind of cool. Oh, man. I can even see flights. This is way cool. I ain't never seen this. So can I get flight numbers off this? Oh, I can. This is neat. I ain't never seen this. What is that? Like a bug. Oh, that's a helicopter. I feel like mission control, bro. This is crazy. I never seen this. I'm gonna add this to my favorite. Oh, look, I can even see the boats. And I can get, oh wow, I can get their number on the boat and look it up. Dude, this is neat. See, this is cool stuff. You know, being able to pull data like this and put it together in a manner that you can kind of, you know, interpret it however, you know, you're kind of reading it, you know? Okay, I gotta zoom out. I want to go to, I'm in Italy right now. Where's the Middle East? It's kind of laggy though. There's a lot of stuff going on in this chart. Saudi Arabia. There it is. What are those? Are those our tankers? Amphibious USS Tripoli. Tripoli Amphibious Ready Group. What are these? Norway ships not ready to resume straits. Thai vessel attacked in the Straits of Hormuz. Oh, there's a conflict on one of the boats. One of the Thai vessels is actually being attacked right now. That is interesting. IMO seeks safe transit mechanism. What are these? Oh, these are publications. Interesting. I'm gonna bookmark that because that is really neat. I definitely will check that out. I got a nice move up now, sitting at 25,057. What are we going to do now? We're going to continue this upside move, maybe reclaim. What do you think it tipped? We reject here and sell back down. It's a good spot though. It gets a decent room to the downside if they can stuff it. I don't know why my chart is still getting delayed though. Like I said earlier, I'm using edge on it, but still not what I was anticipating. It's making it difficult for me. I mean, jumping through hoops here. This could be a good spot to short it if we can stay under the 26 MB WAP. It's a nice little pullback though for the bulls. Doesn't look like they're going to hold it though. I still got my eyes on that 24,890. I think that is definitely where we want to go. So if you're still looking for that short tip, might be a good opportunity. Bears ain't letting this thing go. Looks like all the tips homeboys are doing their job. Let me know where tipped is. Yeah, I guess he dipped. Well, Bitcoin had a nasty dip today. Did you guys see that? Sitting at 71,000 right now. Finally, catching a little bit of a bid, just like the rest of the overall market. And the algo is flat on that short. Oof. Well, I'm glad I didn't have that one running. I've already got most of my algos off for the day now, though. I'm pretty much done. I was waiting on this. Going into New York lunch, they may give us a bid to the upside, thinking about it. They may not make new lows, but they may go for the existing highs, give us that upside push, and then coming out of New York lunch, they'll sell us. How did they do? How'd they do what, Ace? What was your question? Oh, they did great. Algos did great. I'm up over, I don't know, 1.5K, something like that for the day. So they did their work. You're going to be mad, though. You're going to be mad because I paper-handed a couple of trades. You're literally going to call me out on that. And I'm going to say it. I paper-handed 2 trades on 2 accounts. We got the pullback there in the morning, and I was like, those accounts were already up. So I took profit on the trade. But if I would have let them go, I would have passed 2 evals today. Of course, they closed better than me. I closed the trade out at like $34. The algo closed it out at 200, like 200 and something dollars. Let me see. I'll tell you exactly right now how much Rook closed that trade out for. $214 is what that algo shut it down for. So that's what it would have done. The reason I didn't is because I'm so close to passing those accounts. I'm so close to passing those accounts. I don't want to, I'm penny pinching them, unfortunately. I know exactly what I'm doing, but I'm being asked, they're 25K accounts. So I don't have a lot of room, and I'm so close that I already know. I know how those things go. Full port WD-40 earnings report. What? Is WD-40 today? Let's see. Is that their actual ticker? That's not their ticker. Oh, you got me. You got me. I see how you do. See how you do mental wins and whatnot. Yeah, it's just one of those things that, I'm so close to passing them, and I'm close to having that like 6 PAs. So, my goal is I'm trying to get to 20 funded accounts. That's what I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get to like 20 funded accounts that are just grinding on the background. And I'm not trying to make a ton of money. I mean, with 20 accounts, I'm just trying to make $6,000 a month across 20 accounts, or the accounts I have. That's really what I want to do. I want to get to like a $6,000 a month payout across 20 accounts. So if I do that, Now I don't have to do anything, you know? I just let them kind of grind out. Can't believe you got me on WD-40. Not nice. Who's a W? It is W. Oh, no, no, no. See, you got it wrong. You got it wrong. I mean, okay. You're right, Nacho, but unfortunately, you were slightly wrong because it is WD-40. That's the ticker, I think. Let's see. Let's see if I can pull it up on TradingView. WD-40. It's not there. Oh, it's WD1. What? It's not even on the New York Stock Exchange. It's on GetTex. Is that the Texas Nasdaq? Is that what GetTex is? GetTex. GetTex is a German public law exchange operated by the Bavarian Stock Exchange. Okay, so that's not it. You got me looking for this thing now. You got me looking for it. Yeah, it's like WD1. So let's do WD1. Yeah, it's not available. It's not available. Look, I'll show you. I'm going to drop it in chat for you. That's the ticker right there. WD1. That's a WD-40 company. But those are the only exchanges you could buy it on. So you probably wouldn't have it available. What I'm actually waiting for is I'm waiting for stocks. So I'm supposed to get a Volumetrica account. So I'm going to get a Volumetrica stocks account. So while we're waiting and we're just kind of just toast here on the market consolidating, I'm gonna try to start doing some stock trades here in the intraday. What do you guys think? I think that might be fun, right? It won't be as fast as what Nasdaq is. But you know, you guys are always hearing me talk about plays. So I think I'm going to try that. I'm going to see if, you know, the team's cool with that and stuff. So I don't know how many folks are using, have tried the stocks from Volumetrica because we have that offering here now. You see this? And yet I'm so frustrated because I blew the funded. So I have to start all over. I'm so sad right now. Oh man. That's a huge stop, isn't it? Oh, you're long. I thought that was. What are you oh, did you get caught up in the morning? Gotcha. Sizing will do it, man. Sizing will do it. I feel you on that. It got me. You know, it used to get me. That's one reason why I say if you guys are going to be trading with Mike, you definitely need to size down. Use those mini micros, you know? I mean, you got to be fine with making. It doesn't have to be 13 or 14,000, you know? You did. Green is entry, middle is red. Yeah. You know, I think I got confused with what you had said. And then when you showed me the chart, that's why I was kind of like confused. I was like, what? This doesn't look like what you were describing. And I was like, I see the limit at 845. So that's your take profit. And I see your stop at 225. So I was like, what? My bad. I just got confused between what you were saying and the chart you threw up. I feel for you, man. I feel for you on that. Nobody wants to start all over, man. All that time wasted. I feel you on that. Hopefully you have some other PAs, you know? Yeah, I screwed up. I didn't take advantage of the sell last night. I'm so mad at myself. You know, I cut out, I did all my streams, and I was like, oh, wait a minute. The sell's extended. That's right. Macaronis came back and said the sell is on till tonight at midnight. So if you guys are looking for 25, 50K premiums, or 100K premiums, then grab those accounts for $100 an eval today. Oh, this is the new account. Ugh. Looking weak though. And we got that push up. Man, it just looks. But then again, that's how we grind up. You know, we grind up like this all the time, you know? It's a slow grind up and the elevator ride down. Coming to a good spot though. Let's see here. 25,081 now, well above the 200 on the 30-second. Let's see the 1 minute. We're actually testing it right now. So we're getting there. Pretty interesting. VWAP and the 200 are both right there as well. And we're about 8 minutes away from the New York lunch. Right? That's what I was thinking. I think I am going to pick up a couple of 100K statics or premiums. I think I'm going to pick up 2 of those myself just to add in the mix. And I'm probably going to do what you said on that, Ace. I'm just going to let that algo just run full auto on them. The reason I'm not letting my algos just do whatever they want on those other accounts is because they're 25Ks. You know, it's 1,200 or so of drawdown. So, I mean, it's not like you have a big amount of room that you can let it go, which, I mean, I'm far away from drawdown on all of them, you know. $25.84. Kind of want to start building a short on this. At least I got a good stop. You know, I could put the short here. I could put my stop at 109, maybe like 107-ish. Let's try a single short con. We'll build a single short and then we'll start scaling into it. If it gets too cray, we'll just dip out. We got some money. I'm up almost $400 here on the day. So I've got some money to play with. We got some room to work with. I want to see if I can make $1,000 in this account today, though. It's really what I want to do. I need to be making about 1.9 every day for 3 days to pass this account, if I'm not mistaken. Still at that 184. Targets usually don't work well. Just take good setups, brother. Money will come. Oh, yeah. We already know the midday choppy. I'm hoping that we catch a range here. Maybe we can range within this. Where's my, come on, get my paintbrush. Can I have my paintbrush? Brush. Okay. Oh. All right, let's refresh this. All right, there we go. Maybe something to that effect we can see. Oh, man. Okay. Let's refresh this again. That's weird. I try. You know what? I think it's because I've been focused on them for so long. You know, I've been I am a breakout trader. That is what my underlying strategy is on my trades. Is always a breakout. I'm always looking for the breakout. So that is why I don't necessarily look for targets. You know, I have an idea of where I'd like to see us go, but it's not necessarily a hard target. It's more of an idea, something I'd like to see. I'm like, you know what? It seems like there's a good probability, you know? That's really what I do. That's one reason why sometimes in my trades, I will stay in them longer, or, you know, it's just the way I see the candles and stuff, you know? Everybody's a little different on how they interpret, you know, price action. That's probably the best way to put it, you know, is all of us have a different way of how we kind of understand and interpret the price action. Oh yeah, I want momentum. I want the big move. I've gotten so chopped up before though, you know? I've actually been I've actually been paying a lot of attention to the way Mike trades. That's actually what I've been focusing on as of lately, is because I like his levels. I find them fascinating, you know. So I want to understand them more, you know. And I like that he is able to identify the bigger move and he's able to stay outside the chop. That is the part there that really, really interests me. I think that's the part that I want to figure out specifically, is how does he know where the chop is and how does he know when the big move is coming? Those two things right there. I think if I can get a better grasp on how he identifies that and comes to that conclusion that it's approaching, I think that would benefit me greatly. Yeah, he can visualize the order book. Yeah, order flow. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I don't have the DOM on. Where's my DOM? It's probably because I got this thing on. Oh, it's because I'm in scalp mode. Let's see. Oh, there's the DOM. I kind of miss using book maps, though, to be honest with you. Like when it's choppy, I kind of do miss using book map because you could hear all the orders. And when it's quiet, you know, there ain't nothing going on. Really? I wonder if we can do footprints here. Add. Oh, let's see. Awakening the Alchemist. Sure thing. Here's how you can bring a footprint view into your chart if the feature is enabled in your account. Click Indicators button and search for footprint. Okay, we can do that. All right, so we've got indicators and we should be able to do footprint. Okay, well, maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, yeah, right on. I just don't have a volumetric account right now. That's the only disadvantage I have, is I do not have a volumetric account. It's at 707. I'm sorry, there's 077. Take out that wick low. Not really what I was expecting. Okay. I'll put my stop at least. Willing to give up 50 bucks on this. Let's see if we can get back down to 25,080. That's my idea. Make another little Hondo. We'll see what we do. I feel like I feel like New York lunch is going to send us back to the upside. I don't think they're going to create a new intraday low, but it's the right place to kind of short this for the rejection, though. That's kind of that's the rationale why I'm taking the short here. Yeah, this is just the relief, the bullish pullback, for us to go further lower. I believe that's the better trade is to the downside. I don't think the better trade is to the upside. PSR HK clonerism. Interesting. Is a press briefing today also? Man. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are 2 minutes into New York lunch. So, like we are aware of, New York lunch does mean that we can range a little bit more, can consolidate during this time frame. We lose a substantial amount of volume during this time frame. We just had the London market close, and obviously we're in New York lunch, so we've got institutional investors taking their break and stepping out of the market. So you'll see a more organic free flow market during this time, I would imagine. So right now, my short is not looking good. I'm down a few bucks on it, but we'll see. We'll see what the stunt gods have for us in store. Oh man, I'm out of this already. I can tell because that's at 105 right now. And I think my stop is at, what is my stop at? Okay, let's see what it is. 110. Oh, we're not out yet. Close. Dang it. Oh, we're out. There it is. The Bulls are taking it now for New York lunch. It's a good move they could have. I mean, they got some decent upside targets. If they want to take out the overnight high, it would be 25,260 if they want to do it. Looks like they're going for it too now. Let's see if we can hold VWAP right here in the 200. I didn't even set up my orb today. So this is about the bottom side of the low. This is like the orb low right here is at 25,094, I believe. Go to the 15-minute, and I think I've got, yep, I sure do. Sure do. Let's bring all these levels over here. The high, bring the orb low right somewhere in there. London low somewhere here, and put that orb high right there. Let's get back in there just as properly. Okay, so your London low is sitting at 24,497, right? Is that right? 24,997. 15-minute opening range break is what I'm using right now. So I'm setting it up right now. Since we're in New York lunch, I want to just be sure of what I'm looking at here. Yeah. I'm just adjusting my levels right now. Okay, so say the London high. London high is at 25,256. And as a matter of fact, your orb is right there as well. So your orb high is at 25,250, and then your London high is at 25,256. And there you go. There's your range for the day. Wait a minute, wait. I don't have this right yet. Wait a minute. Or below is not right. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm sorry. Right there. And that looks better. I should move that text over to the right. I kind of like it in the middle, but it doesn't look right. You know what? Let me do that. Let's text. No. Here. Ah, nice. And alignment. Oh. Yeah, better. Oh, that's much better. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it's getting a little hard to read what they were just because they're all in the middle of all my entries and exits. Not quite yet. Yeah, what I would say, Alejandro, is take notes. If you guys are new to Mike's stream when he's doing his lectures and talking about his trades, I recommend not necessarily taking the trade. I recommend taking the notes and write down questions that you might have. Drop them in the chat. If you have a specific question of something you don't understand, ask that question. He's showing the trades, but ultimately Mike is hoping that if you guys have questions and are not understanding, that you all drop those questions in the chat so that we can explain them further. Or if Mike jumps off, one of the other coaches can come in and we can always wrangle with your question. So, it's a kind of, it's a two-part process, but if you guys are having difficulty understanding, let us know, let us know, take some notes, definitely, paper trade them. If not, if you build a necessity to trade, some of those levels that Mike is calling out, paper trade it until you feel comfortable and you have an understanding of, where those levels are coming from and things like that. Well, dang, they pushed this thing back down. It's like they took my money for nothing. They just took it just to be mean. Okay. Sheesh. It's like crypto might be pushing further down. It looked like Bitcoin and Solana were going to catch a bid with the rest of the market, and they look like they're going to reject and head further south. Yeah, I always avoid trading lunch. Oh, if I was on my own right now, I would already be done. I'd be chilling. Yeah, as a matter of fact, you guys before know, I used to trade end of day until recently, and I'm not trading end of day anymore. I've stopped trading the end of day now. I was doing it, and now I've just been like, I just don't want to trade the afternoon session anymore. Now it's like, the morning is doing everything I need and it's more than enough. And I'd rather just reset for the following day. If I need to stay here longer to make up losses, that's a whole different situation. But me, like, just being here for like 7 hours, I don't want to do that. I'm not doing that anymore. Hey, Justin, how's it going? Welcome to the stage.
What's up, Riz? How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Pretty good. Just been working all morning. Time to hop on, have a little fun with you.
Right on.
How are the charts looking?
Charts are looking all right. most of the big moves happened last night. We got a couple of decent moves here, in the morning session, but now, consolidating again. Looks like the market is waiting for the next round of news to drop.
Yeah, it seems like it. I hopped on with Mike for a few minutes, caught that pretty nice short he was in. So good morning for me.
Nice.
Yeah, it does looks like it's slowing down quite a bit.
The midday
Which
chop.
way? Yeah, which way are you leaning? Kind of waiting for it to pick a direction.
We're still up almost 3% on the day. So it's like we don't have to do anything anymore. The scary part is that since we're so green for the day, they could sell us and bring us more into a mean average, like leave us at like 0.5% green for the day. That would be more my idea, unless we get some kind of crazy catalyst to keep pushing the market to the upside.
Yeah, that's a good point. Trying to go long when we're up 3% on the session is rough.
You're trying to long the long.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I could see some downside. All it takes is one, not even an important headline, and it could drop us right back into equilibrium from the move up or something like that.
That's kind of what I'm fishing for. I have a sneaking suspicion that that's probably going to be the case.
Yeah, I think looking for longs is kind of a stretch unless you're gonna manage your risk pretty quickly, put stops in profit pretty quickly and see what runs. But I think shorts definitely have the better risk to reward. Just looking at the chart.
Yeah, I haven't been taking longs all morning. I've been taking shorts. I've been shorting the market today in today's session.
Yeah, it makes total sense. Especially with the London kind of consolidation chop around resistance. It couldn't break it. Came down and now we're kind of just chilling in the area from what 10 p.m. last night. Kind of sitting in that
Hmm.
area. I will tell you though, the coaches had some good streams last night. Every single one hit some bangers.
I wouldn't doubt it. Yesterday's moves were incredible. If you got in early at the Sydney, you
Hmm.
banked. But that
Yep.
was some crazy moves, though. I saw that. What was that? That 800-point candle that we got last night. Did I just? Oh,
Looks like we lost Riz.
yeah. For some odd reason, I just fell off stage. I got booted. I just heard the beep bing.
Yeah, it was funny. I mean, you could have basically just marketed in anywhere under 25K and you printed money last night. Didn't even need a setup or anything.
Yeah, this candle right here, like these two candles, I saw these, and after I saw those, I was like, I don't want to mess with it. Because on the 1 minute, it looks
Right.
way different. Like on the 1 minute, it's like huge up, and then it's like the rejection, like instantly, like one candle to the next. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go relax in bed. Hey.
Oh yeah, that's the kind of plays where TA kind of goes out the window. We're bullish, but you can have 80-point reversals into the next leg up in a 1 minute candle. So there's definitely play light and keep it tight on and moves like this. But it is fun. I'll tell you
Yeah,
that.
this candle right there, I was like,
Yeah.
I'm out. And there's that
Yeah, that's
sell.
a nope candle.
That's when you know they're out to get you.
Oh yeah, I mean the chart's just moving so fast on those candles. It's tough to even do anything. That's when you play those things. You just have a wide stop loss, a massive profit target, and see what happens.
Let's see if we can get that break now under the 200.
Yeah, this looks like a good area for it to drop. I think if you can break under 70 or so, I think you'd see some nice downside. Could see it going all the way to like 30, 35, kind of back where we reversed from. I'll tell you though, the Bulls ate that short up very quickly off of 930. Literally tapped
Yeah, they
it
did.
and bounced almost 100 points instantly.
Yeah,
That's
it's
where you can
really
tell there's just
interesting.
yeah, you can tell there's just institutions sitting at that level.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys want to mark that on your chart, that's obviously an area where resting orders are sitting.
What was that again?
930, where we bounced off of after the short. Whenever
Gotcha.
something happens like that, at least in my opinion, that's where big money is sitting. Like when people say bank levels, institutional levels, that just means there's a ton of orders sitting there. Or a lot of longs got stopped out there and people bought it up. So liquidity level, I always try to mark those out because price tends to gravitate towards that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny
Well, it
because
looks
I
like.
had go for it.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say actually I had this 930 level marked from months ago, so we bounced off it. So it shows that level is still, big money still sitting there.
When add? Yeah, if we make another leg down, I'll add one con, or I'll add two. But we're just too close to my strike for me to want to add a con right here. If I add a con right here, it'll put me right at the money. That's the problem with adding a contract so close.
Yeah, you definitely want to give yourself some breathing room. You add too early, then one spike can kill you.
Yeah. Yeah, because if I add right here on the pullback, I'll already be negative. So I don't necessarily want to just add a contract right here.
Mm-hmm.
And also, Ace, if we hit my TP down at 967, I mean, that puts me almost like $900 green on this account. So, I mean,
Let's go.
that's well above. Yeah, that's well above my target for the day.
What size account is that?
It's at 200K. I mean, I really should be trying to shoot for 1.9K a day, But I try to stay with smaller sizing because that's, I don't take big size trades. I'm not I don't take huge sizing on my trades. So that's just my style. So for me to have some crazy gains, it'll have to be a bigger move.
I mean, if you could hit 1K playing a couple micros, you are doing it right.
I like to trade what I can afford.
Well, especially with the market being as volatile as it is, you don't want to open
it just
yourself
seems
too much risk.
It just seems like not the right way to trade is that if I can't go to my bank and pull out the money to put into my personal brokerage to trade that asset, why would I want to practice and learn to trade something I can't afford to do on my own? So that's the problem I run into with that's my mental hurdle right there for me, is that if I'm not willing to go to the bank and pull out 20,000 so that I can trade Nasdaq contracts, there's no sense in me trading Nasdaq. I should be trading M and Q because I know I'll go to the bank and I'll pull 5,000 so I can trade M and Q cons the way I want. But the opposite is not going to happen. It's too much risk.
No, I mean, that's what you call building good habits. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, and Breezy's a great example of that because I've seen Breezy. He trades M and Q, but he's in 30 cons, which is, I mean, that's only 3 NQ cons. It's a shit ton of mini micros though.
Yeah. The commission, the brokers love his commissions.
I like it though. I really do like it. I'm trying to wrap my head around how he does it. I need to watch his streams a little bit more because I think it's pretty cool the way he scales in. I'm pretty sure that he's probably just either buying into selling or selling into the buying, and that's how he comes up that big.
Yeah, he's big on playing pullbacks, like finding the trend and then playing the reversion move back to it and then continuing the trend. Not trying to catch the top of the bottom, anything like that. Wait for the market to kind of tell you what it's going to do, and then just get a good entry on a, I think he calls it point of control. Basically, just a key level in the trend, which is very smart. You're not going to get the massive like full moves, but you're going to get what he calls the meat, which is all you need. Because especially with NQ, you don't need to catch the whole move, guys. All you need is a little bit.
Yep.
I mean, shoot, what did we move 1,000 points last night? You catch 5% of that, you're good.
Yeah, this is true. You know, you can capture just a few points with a couple of mini micros, and you can start setting yourself up for some great success in the intraday. You know.
Absolutely, 50 points a day. I mean, that adds up real quick.
Yes, it does. Session view being a pain, just break it already. Yeah, no kidding. Doesn't want to push it down. It's a lot of uncertainty.
Yeah, I haven't even checked the news in the last hour or two. Has anything came out that you've seen? I've been dealing with making a new OBS scenes and stuff like that this morning. I forgot how tedious it is. Your play's looking good though. I like this consolidation candle. This next one should break down. Is that the 200 sitting right out, or is that VWAP?
Yeah, that's a 200. Oh no, that's VWAP.
So
That is VWAP right there. Yeah, 200
so
is way up here.
You got your VWAP reversion. It breaks that, you're set.
Yep,
Absolutely.
we'll get that sell down. Certainty is 0.
I'd love to see this run down to like 030. Hit stop at like 60 maybe.
But on my trading view chart is moving to the upside, sitting at 25,085. It's a little off on the price action here between the two charts. I actually swapped over to today. I'm using Edge instead of Chrome, so I'm trying it out to see if I have a little bit better luck with it.
What were you using before?
Pass. I was using Google Chrome, so today I'm using Microsoft Edge. So I'm trying Microsoft browser.
Tracy have a debt. I know they were working on it. I don't know if it's dropped yet, actually. I remember when we initially talked, they said they were working on it. I've been using the web. I don't see it on their website. They do have a mobile app though, which is very solid. Yeah, Riz, it's a tough time of the day to get any real momentum. Kind of been chopping around for the last, a little bit more than a half hour. If we do somehow get up to 150, I'm looking to short that. Realistically, I should probably lock myself out of all my accounts. I was scalping with Mike like a madman last night. I swear, every level he called out, I just hit the button.
Yeah, it's pretty fun this morning trading with Mike.
Yeah,
I was noticing. I was noticing that our entries were somewhat similar today. So I was just on the sidelines while he was chatting and stuff, and I was like watching his entries and stuff, and they were fairly close to mine. There's a couple of times that I actually took a trade right before he actually got into it. I thought that was kind of funny. I was like, oh man, I got into it before him. And then he
I
turned
think
around
that's
and get in.
such a great feeling, and that's like the best confluence ever when you're already in, and he's like, "All right, Bears are gonna in. Let's do it."
Yep.
Then you know you got a banger. Ace, what broker did you go with? Tradebait or Rhythmic? They do take a few days to set up, unfortunately. Nothing on Blue Sky's end.
Yeah, Breezy. Last night was fire. Saw you guys killing it last night. I should have came and hang with you all.
Yeah, I think everybody killed it last night. It was great. Even had Coach Matt come on here.
What?
Okay, yeah, sweet features. Yeah, it's a manual process, but the our rep there is very, very good, so shouldn't be too much longer.
I stopped in last night for Coach Becky's class last night, her trade psychology class. That was good. She had a great crowd. She had like 26 people in there.
That's great. We need to quadruple those numbers though. She's dropping so much gold in those labs.
Definitely. Our viewers need to start stepping in to those classes, because they're missing out on a lot of great lectures and free classes that we offer here every week at Blue Sky. So if they're not stopping in the Discord, they're missing out.
Yeah,
Stinker
and
TV.
I know they're recorded, guys, but being there live, you can actually ask her questions in real time, which I think makes a huge difference. And how often do you have direct access to just somebody who will answer any question you ask in real time?
Yeah, Ace, I was actually thinking about looking at Quant Tower. Either that or Moto Wave. The one that got me looking at Moto Wave was Mike, because I know he's big on Moto Wave.
Yeah, we have Blue Sky has quite a few traders using both of those platforms. Not too much about Motowave, but I know Quant Towers, people trust them very highly. I've never personally used them. I've never really messed with Rhythmic before, to be honest. But if their data feed is like like the trade seed data feed, I think I might like it better. A Quant Tower for order flow. Makes sense. Well, we are crawling, Riz.
This is terrible. Worse. I don't think I've seen New York lunch this bad in a while.
I mean, we moved so much last night and got a big move this morning. It's kind of going to happen. We should expect it.
Yeah, we're just stuck.
I just drew a fib just because I was curious. From the start of the drop at New York Open to the bounce at 11 a.m. and we are sitting smack dab at equilibrium for the New York session. So market's trying to decide which way it wants to go. We got the pop, we got the drop, and now we're sitting right in the middle. Anybody's game at this point.
Just cooking 0 DTEs today.
Right now for 100%.
Oh yeah.
I think
People's
rocking 0 DTEs, 0 DTEs today is a is a bold move. That's what I'll leave that. I bet you those premiums are juiced up too.
I don't know. I mean, we're in the middle of the session. Should be cheap right now. We probably find
I can
some
only
value
imagine
in the market right now.
this morning. Man, can you imagine if you swung a call overnight? Oof.
Yeah, I do. I should have.
That would've been-
That's the second
that would've
time
been
I do that. I just hate swinging a call into the morning, though, you know, because it can go against you so quickly.
Oh, it's rough. Yeah. You
Let's
better
look
have
at zero
that
DT.
sell button right and open, or else you could lose half your money.
Yeah, IWN calls aren't too juiced right now. So I mean, you could potentially, you know, look at some options right now. You know, premiums aren't too bad. The market is
I
leaning
would
towards the
want to.
bullish side, though.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking we might run up a little bit. I got my eyes on 120 and 150. If we somehow get to 200, that's a great short area. But it's since we're above equilibrium right now, and we're getting some bullish momentum to force anything.
Let's see if I can close this. Okay, I'm not. Let's see. Let's refresh it. Tomorrow is looking for 61. All right. Sorry, you were in your long, right? All right, Nacho, take it easy, my friend. Have a great day. Good seeing you. We'll see you tomorrow. I guess Nacho. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm curious if we can push past this 120. That's my first little bull target. Then I'm looking for up where Amaro's looking.
Yeah, I see his
If we get above
121
200,
target there.
yeah, if we get above 200 for some reason, I mean, it might just keep running, but I think we need to see a headline for that. You back soon, got class. See you later, man.
Have a good day, Ace. Yeah, and Stinker, I see your question about VWAP. VWAP stands for volume weighted average price. So it's an indicator that represents the average prices stock has traded throughout the day. So it's a daily average that we use. Crumbs, but green is green. I feel you on that, my friend. Challenging afternoon here.
Absolutely. That 25K reclaim was huge for bulls. Just the drop and then wick it instantly back up.
Yeah. You've got some tech stocks that are ripping. That's what's causing some of this. Take a look at Meta. Meta sitting at 620.58. Currently 8% green for the day. So that's why you got some of the Mag 7 doing that. I wonder what Amazon is doing.
Say 8%.
Yeah. Yeah. Meta
Wow.
is up 8%. Amazon is up 4% for the day.
Wild.
Microsoft up 1.56. NVDA is up 2% for the day as well. So yeah, it looks like, you know, tech is running the show right now, carrying us.
We're coming into some big earnings next week too. Curious if we rally
Sure
into
are.
earnings.
Yeah, I heard Matt mention that you know, earnings week is starting back up again. So that ought to be good for us if we want upside.
Yeah, I think TSM is next week. That should kind of set the tone of what's going to happen. I think what last quarter they beat by, God, it was a ton. I don't remember how much it was, but they killed it. I think it was up 8% the next day.
Dang, Tip, you're making too much money. The PC cut out on you.
Talk about a manual lockout.
Right? It's a lockout. Dang, Tip's gonna have to rebuild that PC.
To work one,
The work
even
one.
better.
Even better.
Love
Yep.
it. Love it. All right, here's that 120, guys. If you are in longs, this is a de-risk area, trim area, breakout area. Just keep that in mind. We could see a dip out of here.
Does look like we're forming a little bit of an M here, though. You got relative equal highs now on NQ.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is where if you are long and you're up enough where you're comfortable, you either take it, let it run or ride, see what happens. If we get over 127, should get continuation. Oh, Andy, we're right at your 200, right? Look, it all lines up.
Yeah, it looks like you're getting your break up.
Yeah, I think we're gonna head towards 150.
Well, looks like it might hold.
We'll see.
It's trying. 124.50.
All right, there's 127. See if they can do it. 250 would if they can break over 250, it's game over. I think 200 you'll see 250. I think 200, 150 and 200 I think will be the big blocks. I just don't know how much volume's actually in the market anymore. I feel like a lot of profit taking this morning. Maybe some repositioning.
Well, we're close to the end of New York lunch, so we've only got about 20 minutes left.
Yep. And then once we got out here, remember we got Coach Matt and Coach Becky at Power Hour. Make sure you tune into that. They always drop a ton of knowledge. All right, there's our breakout.
Absolutely.
Make sure you got that stop gain in profit. Not a stop loss, stop gain.
Yep, and don't forget we've got some great sales going on. $100 accounts, $100 premium accounts till tonight.
Oh yeah, he did extend it. I just saw that. So if you missed it yesterday, grab it today. Because that's a lot of money off, especially the 100K account.
Yeah. Here now. Refresh this.
2-hour chart printed a long wick doji. Let's take a look. Yeah, no kidding. Look at that. That was a hell of a wick. Then we held that body of the 2-hour candle, pumped off of it. 2-hour chart's actually pretty clean. We literally tapped that London support right at 140. I haven't used the 2-hour in a while. Good catch.
Yeah, I don't use the 2-hour too much myself.
It's always interesting to see what time frames some traders use because I know some people like talking to somebody uses like the 7-minute, which I've never heard before.
Yeah, I've never used a 7.
Yeah, it said, but I mean, if it works, it works.
Exactly. I mean, heck, I use a 9.
The 9-minute.
Yeah, I use the 9-minute. I use the 3 and the 9.
No, I've never used the 9.
I use the 9. The odd time the times sometimes give you a better clarity on the chart. You know, you can't see the pattern.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one reason why I usually stick to I'll do the 1, 3, 9, and then 15. Because most of my entries are almost always on the 1 minute. I'm usually on the 1 or the 30 when I take an entry.
Mm-hmm.
Mobile trading. Well, I can't say I remember him speaking about mobile trading. Might have mentioned it. I should put my stop just in case we get a pop.
I was mentioning that TradeC has a mobile app. That's pretty solid. I personally do not like mobile trading because then I just stare at my phone when I'm supposed to be doing something.
You know,
having dinner with my wife or something, and then I'm looking at my phone.
That's exactly how I feel, man. You know, when I first got into trading and stuff, you know, we take our summer trips down to South Padre and stuff. And the first years I was starting to trade, I used to trade during our family vacation. And after a couple of years, I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this anymore. I was like, I'm here on vacation. Like, do not want to be doing, I don't want to stress myself out. I'm here to have a good time, not be like, oh, I woke up early and I lost, some money in the morning and there goes my vacay.
You know what's funny is I used to be, when we all start trading, we're addicted to it. We want to stare at the charts all the time. I remember one vacation I was in Costa Rica and I lost like $700 on an options play. I was like, well, my vacation just got, twice as expensive for the next 2 days. I should have just not done it.
Yep. So I came to that conclusion now that if I'm traveling, unless I become like a digital nomad at some point, then it would be different. But for the time being, I'm not. So there's no reason for me to.
I like to be sitting down, have dedicated time to trading. Because especially with futures, I realize it's not going anywhere. It's going to be there 23 hours a day, if not more, if they change the laws. So I feel like we can always find at least some kind of setup, especially if you know the certain times that are decent for trading.
Well, Tiffany, I'll tell you this. It sounds like Hubs is right. I think he's onto something there. I would be probably trying to convince my wife to hang out with me on Sunday instead of sitting in front of a chart.
Yeah, right. But Sunday nights are great. They've been so clean lately.
Yeah, they've been easy. I like Sundays though.
Sunday Sydney Opens are nice. Usually get some kind of volatility.
See, that's it right there, Tiffany, is that's your only night off together. So, she can hear you. Hey, it's not my fault that man loves you. Look, Tiffany, you know what? If Hubs loves you, Hubs loves you. I'm sorry, not sorry. The dude loves you. That's it. You're stuck with him now. He put a ring on it.
No,
that's cute, though.
It's nice to take a step back and realize there are things that are more important than trading. So if it's your one day off together, enjoy it.
Exactly. We're giving you FOMO. We're giving you FOMO into it. We're giving you FOMO into it. Don't put that on me. Hey, I'm on Hub's side. I'm Team Hubs.
Same here. I typically only trade nights. My wife works at the hospital overnights a few days a week. So those are the nights where I hit it. Otherwise, I try not to even look at a chart. Or else I'll be tempted to do it.
Yeah, I feel bad because, my wife just works 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, and she works from here at home. So she's usually here. So I really don't have much excuse as to being always in my office, yeah. I've carved out my time, and probably not as much as I should, but I'm working on it.
Mm-hmm. I look when he's not
yeah. That's what I do. I look at my charts on the phone. Like I was in bed last night, but I was monitoring the price action, not like every hour, but like, every so often I would open the chart just to kind of see where we were at. Probably later into the night around like 1 a.m. I started looking maybe a little bit more often, and I was already getting ready to call it a night myself.
We're creeping up to that 150 area, guys. If you are long, keep an eye on it.
Yeah, we got 10 minutes till the top of the hour now as well.
Yeah, I think if you are in longs and we hit 150, I think that's a good area to exit going into the new hour. Protect your capital. Take your money, call it a day. We don't have Trump planned to speak or anything today, do we?
Lovitz is speaking this afternoon. So the press secretary is supposed to say some stuff this afternoon, but hard to say what that could be. So the only real thing we've got going on the latter half of the day is we've got a 10-year note auction coming up in about 8 minutes, 42 seconds. And then we've got Fed Daily. He'll be speaking about 5 minutes after the top of the hour. And then about an hour after the FOMC minutes will drop. But yeah, that's about it for the
We also
day.
have, looks like Netanyahu is going to speak at 1:15 as well. So that this 1 to 2 hour, we got a lot of speakers. Levitt's about to go on, yeah. The 10-year note as well, and then leading into minutes. So this might be a very boring hour leading up into the minutes, unless they say something out of the ordinary. Why that?
And
Eric's
that's
talking about 150 area tomorrow. Yeah. It's some resistance right here. I drew an arrow on it. So I expect some kind of pullback where that pretty nasty drop happened this morning. But if we do clear it, it should be smooth sailing to 200. Tiffany, Trade C is great. I've had no issues with. I like it better than TradingView, and I usually trade on TradingView. Better fills, data's faster, and it's got all this AI. You could spend hours on it.
And TradingView just added a Chrome plugin that you can add AI to TradingView. You see that?
Really? When did they do that?
That was 3 or 4 days ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 3 or 4 days ago, they just added it in. It's actually pretty neat. I've got it installed.
Well, I think all these platforms would be crazy not to integrate AI these days.
Yeah, everybody's doing it now.
Tiffany, he was saying that TradingView added like an AI plugin. And yeah, Tiffany, if you go to tradec.ai and type your email in and make a password, I think you can just paper trade. I'm 99% sure you can just paper trade on demo. I don't know if data's delayed or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure you can just do that. Let me check real quick for you.
No, I can check for you. I got it up here.
Oh, you got it up right? Yeah. Go to your connections and see if you can on the top left demo. Yeah, is there a demo? Okay, it's delayed data, but you can at least mess around with it. Yeah, so yeah, go make an account. I mean, just look at the functionality of it, mess around with it. I think you'll like it.
It is delayed. Huh.
Yeah, but if you're just messing around, I mean,
Yeah, it
just
doesn't.
make
It's
sure
not.
that you know how to buy, you know how to sell, you know how to pop the indicators in, all that kind of stuff. We hit 150 yet?
No, not yet.
149.
You missed it by
These
75
guys.
cents.
Yeah, come on, guys. Nothing
That's your
pisses me off
TP?
more as a trader. There we go. There it is.
Nice. Look at that candle.
Well, if you're gonna pay to get real-time data, you might as well just buy a eval, honestly, because it comes with data. Do you guys have secret journals you're not telling us about? Let's see how it is.
No, look at that. The trade buddies. Now we know who's in the trade buddy group.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. So there's my bull TP, guys. So I'm probably done for the afternoon. The Trade C journal is great too. Between Blue Sky Dashboard, the Trade C journal, there's pretty much everything you need, and then you can just transfer it all to whatever you want to use. Riz, are you done at 1 o'clock today?
Yes, sir.
Or is it-
I'll be calling it a day here at the top of the hour.
Sounds
That's
good. So
in-
we'll take a couple hour break. We'll have the other coaches back for Power Hour. I'll
Mhm.
definitely be tuning in because Matt and Becky will tell you everything that's going on in the world within an hour. You don't want to miss it.
Definitely don't.
And then it is Wednesday. We have Breezy at 7 and then BluSky at 8. So 3 more streams today. So if you want to trade and you don't intend one of them, what are you doing? And you never know. Mike actually popped into the Asia stream last night. Streamed for 2 straight hours. Was really, really cool.
That's right.
I thought I knew a lot, but I don't know anything after listening to that man talk. I swear his mind just works differently. I do want to learn a little bit better when to switch between like HAA candles, Rinko candles. It's like second nature to some of these guys.
Yeah. I like the Renkos. I think I like the Renkos a little bit more than I like the Hakanasi candles.
Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know enough about them to use them. I need to spend a day just messing around with them.
Yeah, just spend an afternoon with them and stuff. They don't take a long time to get accustomed to. The trading style is very different. It is very different because, you don't have the wicking, but if you can adhere to your rules and stick to taking trades off levels and stuff and trade level to level, I feel that that's probably the best way to use the Renkos is if you're using them level to level to trade, wait for the pivot and then wait for 3 boxes to form. That usually indicates that the trend is good in that direction and then take the long or short.
Yeah, I mean, the setups look clean from what I see on other people's charts. Yeah, thanks for coming, Tiffany.
We definitely
get more
appreciate
people
you.
in here. Have activity all day. It'd be great. But Riz, that is going to be it for me. I gotta go do some real work. But I'll be back tomorrow around lunchtime with you. And everybody, have a great day. If you're green, stay green. If you're red, follow your plan. And Riz and everybody, I'll catch you later.
Absolutely, Justin. Thanks for stopping by today. And thanks everyone for hanging with us today. Hope you all had a great trade day. I know a ton of you all made a bunch of money. Unfortunately, there were some casualties of war like there always is in the market. So, just trade responsibly, adhere to your rules, keep those stops, good trade habits, man. That's what provides longevity in the market. I see you on Morrow. I'm already short. You just don't see it. I should be short, actually. Let's see if the short actually took. I should be in Toucan short, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, it didn't take. Dang it. There was supposed to have been a sell there. I bought it right up here or so. But no big deal. We're up a few bucks for today, up like $200 today. We gave back about $150 trying to short this, unfortunately. Don't forget about those great sales going on, $100 evals going on. And like Justin said, we've got some great classes going on. So don't forget to catch us for Power Hour, 7 p.m. Eastern, also for Coach Breezy, and 8 p.m. Eastern for Coach BluSky. So from all of us at Blue Sky, have a great day in the market, and we will see you later this afternoon. Thanks, team.